Hello. What's up, everybody? How are you on this? Hopefully, winter hasn't killed you. It got close to me killing me, but exploding trees and such. Not here, but I know Salty's safe in Neverland over there, somewhere on the fantasy land of the west-ish coast.
Yeah,
But
except from all the politicians who are rolling out trying to
are there
jam in all the
wait?
same
So
stuff they're doing
can I
in
ask you a
Virginia.
question, Salty? Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
If it gets really cold, do politicians explode?
Only.
Oh boy.
Or
Given
about-
our current political environment, I'm going to have to plead the fifth on that.
What about protesters? Do they explode if it gets really cold? Like,
You know what's
do you get
weird?
tree shrapnel?
You know what's weird? I live in a tiny little town, and the only people who have been protesting the things that are going on in Minnesota were these 5 or 6 70-year-old crazy looking liberal like grandmas, demented grandmas like you see. I was driving and they kicked them out of downtown because we're a tourist town, port town. Kicked them out. Then they went to go stand by the Burger King. They threw their ass off the Burger King. So now they're standing in front of a weedy field. Literally a weedy field. And it's just crazy to drive by these crazy old bitches holding up signs like decapitate Trump and Kristi Noem needs to go to jail. And it's these demented senior citizen, like lesbian looking chicks that seriously, they're gonna break a hip out there. And that's the resistance here.
I'm ready for the decapitations to start and maybe the beheadings, but we'll let's not get distracted. We're here for look, man, it's been a long few weeks. You're gonna hear you're gonna hear some.
You know what I put in my text group with you, all right?
I had the weirdest week at work. I'm in non land, so if I start saying some outlandish bullshit, just roll with it, okay? Because my brain is sort of functioning. So hey, Alan, what's up? You hit me late. If I can pull you in, I will a little later. But except for the nude stuff, which completely unnecessary, and Brothers bothers me quite a bit. It's a perfect adaptation. The novella is the best this J.R.R. has ever written, and the show is very faithful. So we're gonna get into that too. So we're gonna talk about both Seven Kingdom and Primal, because I think they both Primal doesn't get near enough attention, in my opinion, for being such a fucking fantastic series. So we're gonna talk about both, but we'll get into it. So thank you for that, Alex. God, the @ symbols are just here forever. Sorry. Alex, what's up? I did wonder if they were going to age up the show. Which show? What, are they aging up Seven Kingdoms? Or I don't know.
Dunk is younger in the novella.
Because it was a little weird. He's looked a lot older than the chick that he had paint his shield, and he was sort of flirting with her. I'm like, dude, aren't you fucking 20 years older than this little girl? It felt so. It was I'm having trouble figuring out the ages of anybody involved because it hasn't really mattered. I don't care. But
my girlfriend is 15 years younger than I am. I'm just gonna say that. So
and I'll be honest, the nudity stuff, I don't think it's been that bad. In the after episode, they sort of tell you, they give Arlen of Pennytree, they give him a huge dong because they spend all episode fucking making fun of him. So they felt like being I
thought it was like an elephant. He was wearing an elephant.
Maybe I'll pull it up, because if you didn't watch the after the episode thing, there's a small little they talk to the guys after. They're like, we felt really bad about making fun of Sir Arlen all episode, so we decided to give him a huge hog to make up for it. So, there you go. That's literally why he's out there pissing with his huge penis, is because they felt bad making fun of him. But so what's up, Alex? So let me get through.
Is that the only one that thought he had a very normal sized penis?
It looked a little small to me. I don't know. I thought it looked a little bit small, but I don't know.
I think on an older man like that, I would say if it's a cold morning, that maybe there would be a little more shrinkage involved.
Well, I want to just know
what I'm saying.
Did he kill that whore with that thing? Was the whore dead?
She did not seem to be moving.
I think you might have killed her with that.
Well, that's dark. I think he probably wrecked her, but I don't think he killed her with that ginormous elephant trunk that he's walking around with.
Trip,
okay?
what's up? Duncan Ager, the best of a song Ice Fire. So far, it's been. I don't know about the best. Look, a song Ice of Fire was great until it wasn't. So I will agree, though, it has been fantastic so far, in my opinion. So I agree. It's been very much worth watching. I looked forward to this one coming out. I watched it right away. That's always a good sign of a good show. And I'm very much looking forward to the next episode coming out on next Sunday. So I have I got my alarm set, so I'm ready to go. That's also another sign of a good show when you're anticipating the next episode. HBO again seems to be the only network that's figured out that releasing week to week is smart. It generates anticipation and word of mouth. So I think the ratings for this show are just going to keep going up and up as we start getting those numbers in. I guess Paramount Plus is starting to figure that out too. Paramount Plus is putting out some good stuff too, in my opinion. But what happened? Oh, sorry. Let's see. But Nick, what's up? Thanks for being here. Trip, thanks for being here. Nos, whatever the fuck you're doing these days. No, what's up, Nos? I don't know what Nos is doing. Nos is busy. I don't know, killing people. Miss Martin Muses, I'm gonna talk slowly for you, Teresa, since you left me hanging for a week and a half. I will message you after I'm done.
Spicy.
So don't leave me hanging.
Wow, are you an asshole?
She let me hanging for a week and a half, bro. For a week and a half.
Are you married? Are you dating? Is she your ex-wife? You
We're
treat her
talking
like
about
this
we're
on
talking about
fucking
Wheel of
YouTube.
Time shit.
Miss
We might as
Martin
well be
Muses
married.
is one of the
You know what?
nicest people on fucking YouTube,
Dude.
and you're treating her
Dude.
she's a Guatemalan pedo, and you're an ICE officer. You're beating her ass like this live.
Did something happen in Guatemala while I was sleeping? Guatemalan pedo?
Somebody get my back.
Nicaraguan.
I sound like I'm irrational.
Why Guatemalan? Are they
No,
making guacamole? They getting spicy?
is that a thing?
I don't
Anyway, start the fucking stream.
I like the stream started. What do you want me to do? I'm trying to say hi to people. What's up, Rick? Fuck.
Oh,
you,
don't act
Santi.
surprised, Nathan. Don't act surprised. I see the shit that you say in our text group about what's going on. So don't play virgin with me.
Also,
Man,
it was
never.
when the middle. Oh, I'm sorry. Is she okay? I didn't know your sister went into surgery, brother. Is she all good? I hope so. Is that true? Or are you trying to make us feel bad? I'm so confused. I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone these days. All right. Okay. So with that, hi. Shows are good again. That's not completely true, but we got some good shows going right now, actually.
I think we got some spam in chat. I'll nuke it. You keep
that's just Kick. Don't worry about that guy.
Okay.
The kick stuff we'll get, like, it's usually we got it on a timer, so that took about 5 minutes. So
okay.
Don't worry. Thank you, but it's don't the Kick stuff. Don't mind it. It actually auto erases. So thank you. Though.
Okay.
But hi. So yeah. So I guess the big question is what do we want to start talking about first? Because you know what? I'm gonna put a poll up in the chat too. Because I am curious how many people have seen Primal and who hasn't, or and if you haven't, why? Because is it just for because it's a cartoon, or what? Because I think probably the bigger discussion is probably going to be Night of the Seven Kingdoms, don't you guys think? So maybe you want to start off with Primal, speaking about Primal and why it's one of those shows that, like, doesn't get near enough attention, and like that's big reason I'd like to talk about it and keep talking about it, because I think it's another one of those things. The director also made the right decision based on fan feedback, for this season, and I think that warrants some praise and also some attention because it is so good. So we'll start with Primal. Looks like a lot of people haven't seen it, so bear with us as we talk about Primal because and we'll get into the Seven Kingdoms stuff. Save up your questions and your thoughts on Night of the Seven Kingdoms because go ahead, Salty.
Point of personal privilege.
Yes, sir. Of course.
Blue. If I remember correctly, Alex has not seen Primal, and so I was curious how we wanted to spin with that. If we wanted to talk about the Night of the Seven Kingdoms first, or
I didn't figure we get deep dive into Primal. I figure we just sort of do just an overlay of for us who have watched it.
Yeah, you're good. I'm not worried about spoilers, man.
Night of the Seven Kingdoms is obviously going to be the bigger chatting. I think we're gonna have a lot more to talk about. So Primal, I don't see us talking more about 15 minutes about, to be honest, because
okay.
And then if there's more interest in it, then I'll just do a separate Primal stream, and if
it's
people
all good.
show up,
I just know your brain is broken and you forget shit, so I got to remind you of stuff. All right.
No, all good. Let it rip, boys.
That was for you, Miss Martin. That was for you.
So is this the one with the big T-Rex, right?
So it's the one with the
Neanderthal T-Rex,
Neanderthal, and it's a T-Rex, and they so it's going into its third season. Let me bring up a picture because it's basically it's the guy that made Samurai Jack made this show. The premise is basically you have it's a Neanderthal, meets an Allosaurus. They basically come to. I don't want to get too much into it, but they have
they share a trauma bond, basically a massive trauma bond, and yes. They go basically they basically go on an adventure, basically simply surviving together against a world that is just full of really dangerous odds. Yeah,
trying to kill them. Yes, that is the perfect way to sum it up. Salty is Primal. These two unlikely friends that can't talk. Like he can't talk anyways. Like he's a Neanderthal. He doesn't have English or any words, right? And it's a dinosaur. Mm-hmm. And they just become friends because of this trauma, and then they just keep becoming even more and more friends because, well, like you said, the world just keeps trying to kill them, and they decide that hey, we're gonna ride together, and they get into a whole bunch of weird hijinks with magicians and all kinds of crazy shit, and so
it. Point of personal privilege.
Yeah, to go ahead, fucker. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Go ahead.
So I resisted watching Primal for a very, very long time.
Did you? Can I ask why?
I was like, I was like, I'm sure this is going to be woke trash. It's going to be garbage. Everything, like the Doom. You know what I mean? And Purple Valkyrie turned me onto the show, and I humored her by watching it, and very quickly I binged the whole first season.
It's so good, right?
There's a couple reasons why, and I'm going to bullet point them and then I'll shut up. The first thing is these are character driven stories. Now that sounds funny because we're talking about a Neanderthal and a dinosaur, right?
Yeah, true.
But here that never speak, there's no word spoken, and yet somehow using this incredible 2D animation, you were able to get so much emotion and become so emotionally invested in what happens to Spear and Fang, the names of these characters, in this world. And another reason why this appeals to me is I love Robert E. Howard's writing, and you can't help, if you're a reader of Conan the Barbarian, to look at the character of Spear, the Neanderthal, in the world where they are, which is kind of Hyboria. And once they start getting into this crazy mystic voodoo tribal, there's some awesome throwbacks to like the Babylonians and Mesopotamic crazy architecture in religions and stuff, and it rewards you for knowing that.
They do a great job of making it feel like the world is so big, and it's just they're only exploring this little tiny place, this tiny island, right? That's actually part of the show, is him venturing off his home eventually. But
the last thing I'm gonna say is this show, for having this what appears to be crude line art, two-dimensional main characters, half of the time the star of this animated show are the backgrounds. And it is unbelievable the amount of emotion and the alien feel that you get from the backgrounds. And just starting this new season, I am literally blown away by what they have done with this artwork. This is a beautiful show to watch, and it's gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous.
It is gorgeous. Yeah. Brian, go ahead. You were going to say something, my friend. Weren't you? It sounded like you were.
Yeah. I mean, I'm totally with you. I mean, as I've said to Will here. I mean, I'm just going to warn you. If you decide to watch this show, the very first episode, season 1, episode 1,
make you cry.
I mean, I've said this a billion times, but it's going to rip your heart out and eat it. Yep. Because of what happens. And if you are of a particular, if you have something that you are so worried or so scared to lose, the show's gonna basically rip at your heartstrings. Like this last episode, I just watched this last episode. Oh yeah, he bonds with a little insect.
Oh my god! Right
now he bonds with a little insect.
I lost it.
Insect, and all of a sudden he falls into this pit where there's these giant monsters, underground dwelling cannibal creatures that remind me of like if you ever played Skyrim, the Fall War, but they're even more like they can open their mouths like this, like a hippo, but they have nothing but fangs, and they're tiny little things, and they just are like you see what the artwork shows, especially the backgrounds, what they have done and how grisly that this world can be. And there's
dead bodies hanging everywhere, and they're eating rotting limbs. It's crazy.
Yeah, the series does not let up at all. And when you think somebody is safe, when you think something is safe, you got to remember the first episode.
Yeah,
they're not safe. So you have to be prepared for that.
The episode ends, bro. Okay, not to spoil, because it sounds like we're gonna have to do a Primal exclusive stream, because I'm too excited to talk about it. So we'll do that too. But the end of the episode is literally Spear piling up all the bodies of the things.
Thousands.
He basically went guts from Berserk and murdered all of them.
Like spoiler, because it's not really ruining anything. Spoiler: you have
to see it for yourself.
The monsters in the cave kill the little bug that reminds him of his dinosaur friend. That
he's basically his brother's sister, whatever. She's a girl. It's a girl allosaur, so sister, I guess.
But the bug reminds him. He's going through a whole bunch of shit. I'm not going to run that, but he has no memory. He sees this thing. It has the coloring of Fang, so it reminds him of Fang, and these fucking things kill it. He goes ape shit, and he just
kills
he
kills every conceivable way.
He kills a race of things, like they are extinct now. And then to get out of the cave. Well, you're right. Probably not.
That's a pretty good. It was close to genocide.
Well, I mean,
when you have a pile of bodies 50 feet high,
dude. So he kills enough that he literally makes a tower out of them, about 20-30 feet tall, to climb out of the cave. Spear is a machine of killing, and I love it. It is
speaking of Spear. He got his weapon upgrade in this episode. He got the spear, and that's how he took them all. That's how he killed them all. because they were just jumping on him, tackling him. That's how they caught him in the first place. Dude, they all just overwhelmed him and they were biting. They ate his hand. There's nothing left but bone.
They ate his left arm, the elbow.
It's all skeletal.
Look, if you haven't seen it, this none of this makes sense right now. He's basically a zombie right now because he got resurrected. Which is the interesting part because let me get these super chats real quick and we'll keep going. Sam 8000 Killer. I'm just gonna keep calling Sam for $2. Just about to finish 12 months. It's so fucking good. Here. Yes, we will be having 12 month stuff here very, very soon. I'm not sure what the fuck is wrong with Aldan and Nathan, but they haven't finished yet. So me and Will may have to preempt them and do something by ourselves and then swoop back to that. But
how are you not? How is anybody not done with this?
I don't know.
I finished it in 2 sittings.
I finished it. I think it took me 3 because I was at work. But 12 months is fucking an amazing book. It is the most perfect. I've listened to the ending 6 times and I still have shed a tear every time because it is the literal perfect. It's not. I know I'm building it up. Somebody's gonna read it and be like, "What the fuck are you talking about, Steve?" I don't know. For me, it just hits so I don't know if it's because of just people in my life or whatever. The ending of 12 months hits me in such a fucking way that I'm just like, fuck, what a goddamn, like, it's not like some action-packed thing. It's just like the conclusion of the story that you had no idea that where it was going to go, and it ends in a good way, and it gets me every fucking time. Like, dude, that was just perfect. Like, there's perfect ending to the book, and like I am going to gush about 12 months because I
have a video coming out. Haven't done that in a minute, but I'm going to give you the tagline for it is 12 months is the best Dresden Files book.
It could be,
which is an insane statement to say, considering how long that series has gone on and how many good books are in it. But 12 months is an amazing book.
Yeah, I've been working nonstop, so I need to get my own personal review out. Whether you want to help me with that or not and just turn it into a discussion review, I'm good with that. And then we're definitely going to stream on it because not only was it a great book, it's left a whole bunch of building blocks for future books.
Yes.
And not to go off on a Dresden thing, it's going to be hard not to. But
too fucking late.
Dresden. What?
He said too late. We're already on the Dresden.
I'm gonna stop after this. It's weird because Jim Butcher said that like this is sort of like the look at how he goes about his day, because we always peek in on the worst days of his life. This is sort of the this is the look at a full year of this. And it's just like I haven't done any spoilers yet. I didn't spoil anything. I just said it was amazing. It's weird, but it's like it is the cool down book, and you feel like it's like what you're sort of like there are slow moments, but you're sort of like, yeah, I sort of as a reader, I sort of needed this too. I sort of needed I needed it to slow down a little bit and come back down to I needed to get back grounded after we just put a god in Demon Reach, right? Like I needed this sort of like, okay, we need to get regrounded and recover and then get ready again, right? It's a 10. Like it's a 10 even on the Dresden scale. It's a 10. It's so good. All right. So Miss Smart Muses for $10 doll hairs says for the 10 days that was completely unnecessary, but thank you. I'll message you right after this so we can figure out a date and time. Okay. So whatever. I feel guilty. That's like my normal state of being. What's up, Josh? You're preempting me. Okay, we're done talking about 12 months. So, yeah. So Primal. So I guess we're gonna have to do a full stream on Primal because I really think it's one of those things that sort of. Brian, do you think it's because it's a cartoon that is flying under the radar so much, or why do you think it flies under the radar so much? Because weren't originally watching it either, were you?
No. I mean, I think the animation takes some getting used to. I know not it's the not everybody likes the look of Genndy Tartakovsky. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, his best known work outside of this was the original Clone Wars micro series.
Even Samurai Jack too, right?
And Samurai Jack. I don't know. Did he do? I'm trying to remember if he did anything else, but
I don't know.
Yeah, this type of look takes a lot of getting used to. It took me a lot to get used to this, get used to Primal initially. But what sold me was, well, obviously word of mouth from you guys, and also just how this story just like played out. I mean, and then I grew to love the animation. I grew to love the artwork. Ultimately.
Would you ever imagine that watching a Allosaurus go through trauma would make you cry?
It's incredible. I mean, like
I would not.
And it does.
Or Neanderthal. And it's because of what they show before it. It's what they choose to show before it. And especially with the dinosaur, he basically saves them initially, and then this Allosaurus is this, I don't want to spoil it, but
then
he basically there's a warm fuzzy moment where the Allosaurus is they take a liking to him. And then stuff.
Yeah.
That's what basically sets up that heartstring right there.
It literally is a show of massive ups and then knock you off a cliff.
Yes.
It's like you're feeling great. You're like, okay, things are really looking good, and then bam, hockey stick to the back of the head, brains are gone, fucking your head's off, and you're all falling down into a net in a pit of despair. And your bloat blew up, and you're floating around on a piece of wood.
And there were several minutes where we get to know the character. We see him, we see how situation. He goes back home, and he ultimately, he climbs a mountain, and he is, he's pondering, should he, commit suicide or not.
Mm-hmm.
And it was done such a beautiful way.
Well, and just the amount of loss that occurs, and this is basically like a side-scrolling 2D animation. This is the kind of animation that they kind of used to use in the 70s and 80s, and then but the backgrounds are just exquisite, like you're seeing here. And like Brian said, I mean, this thing, you love these characters. You root for this crazy Conan Neanderthal who murders everything, and you root for this crazy dinosaur who's more of a Labrador retriever, who's also a psycho killer the minute it's threatened, and it's this unlikely buddy series with these two incredible creatures who never utter a word.
Yep.
Never once.
That is the craziest thing about it, right? I'm glad you said it. No words. Well, that's not completely true. There's one episode where it's like a flashback to an old or I don't know if it's it's a flashback, right? Or is it flash forward? I don't know. It's not. It's a episode not involving Spear and Fang directly.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like Englishmen drinking booze and smoking their pipes and talking about.
Yeah,
shit.
It was supposed to be like it was supposed to lead to a spinoff, but apparently, I guess that went by the wayside.
Yeah,
it's interesting because Jim Zub, who used to do Samurai Jack, worked with the same guy who's doing the show, and Jim Zub just did a limited run series, and I've met him a couple times,
cool.
for Conan and Robert E. Howard, but they did a sequence where some of the characters that Robert E. Howard did were like those English ones in that character. So
Okay.
I can't prove it, but I think Zub might have been talking to Tartakovsky, which might have been the inspiration for what he did
That would make sense
in that episode.
Well, because well, for this season too, like it like totally got turned on its head because they were talking about, they had the spinoff like Napoleon said planned, and that got canceled for whatever reason. But this whole season 3, when they decided to go for it, initially they were not going to have Spear and Fang in it at all. Initially it was going to be, I think, his daughter.
Ew.
And because he ends up having a daughter, spoilers. But it was supposed to be like his daughter, and then Tartakovsky or Genndy, whatever. The director, he just basically came out and said, "Look, I have fallen in love with Spear and Fang. It's going to be about Spear and Fang. Fuck it. Those are my guys. I love
that's
those
what
characters."
the fans wanted.
I have. Okay, so can we talk theories?
Go ahead, absolutely,
Because of because of the nature of this season and how it left off.
And Brian, we'll do just a Primal stream where we can do it all because I'm
actually rewatching. I'm actually sorry to interrupt you, but I'm actually rewatching the show. I'm 4 episodes into season 1 already.
So
episode 4 is.
Salty, if you're into it, we'll just do a full we'll just do a full Primal stream too, or something.
Yeah, ask Purple Valkyrie to that. Ask her,
absolutely.
She loves this show and got me into it, and I want.
Okay, so go ahead. So what were we gonna say?
All right, so my first question I have is, I want to know how much time has passed between the end of season 2 where he dies.
It's hard to tell, right?
And him basically, so spoiler alert, he gets revived.
But do you remember in the last episode, Brian, he was in that temple, and that temple was familiar, the one with all the lions in it. Mm-hmm. And you saw the state of decay and erosion that had occurred in this temple. So, I mean, that could there be cataclysmic, geological things that caused that? Yeah, but it looked, I would say reasonably, you could say at a minimum several hundred years have passed since this time.
So I because of how this show like tugs at or rips your heartstrings out, rips your hearts out and eat it. I have a bad feeling about this. Like there's a possibility that Fang
is dead. There is. I'm going with the. I'm hoping that just from his state of decay and how he actually wasn't too decayed when he was revived. I'm hoping that it was like maybe a 5-year, 10-year gap, and we're going with that.
We never see his daughter though, Steve. Do you know?
Not yet.
She's not even there.
Not yet. Well, that's
the other question. Where did they go?
We're gonna we're gonna have to do stream to talk about all that stuff because it's one of those things. They could have, that village could taken over. They could have fled and had to go somewhere else, and they couldn't get the bodies because they were in their temple. Blah blah blah. Right? There's a whole bunch of things that could have happened that were forced them to evacuate. Me and Easton, because Easton loves this show too. This is like Primal and Invincible are like Easton's shows right now. So he and his idea is that like he's just he's getting these visions of Fang every time he sees something that sort of reminds him of Fang, so he's sort of subconsciously marching towards him and is eventually going to find them in whatever state they are. I would imagine whatever state they are is going to be they're full-on slaves and he's going to have to fucking like free them or some shit. But I hope they're alive. I hope they're alive. I hope they're alive, but
it would be weird if they weren't. You know what I mean? Like if you were going to say, no, we're going to change our plans because we like these two dudes, and then
I would imagine Fang should be alive, but not his wife and daughter. That's sort of how this show goes, right? Fang and Spear go through so many different levels of suffering.
Well, in survival, in all of these things going back to, I don't know, I'm going to blow whatever period it is, but it's almost like this Jurassic type world, but there's also these civilizations that probably likely existed in our human past, in the way past that people are only starting to speculate about, and it's crazy, and yet they still use some of the iconography, like I talked about, of the Babylonian, some of the early Persian stuff, Mesoamerican stuff, in architecture, and it's incredible. All of this just feels like shit. It's a stupid cartoon about a Neanderthal and a dinosaur, and yet it feels possible. It feels all too possible.
Yes, dude, yeah, and it hits you in the feels so many times, and you're like, how is this fucking cartoon about right? Like, there's so many times where it's just like catches you off guard, and you're like, why do I feel this way? Right? Yeah. It's like, and it's just it's great. It's great. I have nothing but great things to say about
it's just beautiful.
Primal, and if you haven't watched. That's the other thing that I want to.
That was nuts. That one was nuts.
That is the other thing that I want to say. Yeah, Fangins and Allosaurus. That's the other thing I want to say. These are very easy. This is a very easy series to watch. It is the episodes are like 21 to 28 minutes long.
Yep.
And they're a fast 28 minutes. You sit down, you watch it, and you're done. And you're like,
and each episode tells its own story. It feels like you're watching a mini movie. It's very atmospheric, Yep. Like the music the music and the sound design is excellent. Like it's soothing yet terrifying at the same time.
It really is.
And for me, I find myself on the edge of my seat during some of these battle scenes, because this is none of this animation, despite it being two-dimensional and sort of basic in the foreground main character art with these incredibly gorgeous backgrounds. But all of the battle scenes and the fighting, the attention to detail in ways that things can be dismembered, ripped off, spurting like internal, or like, it is incredible. Like this series wants to show you all of this brutality in this incredibly dangerous yet beautiful world, and it is so successful. Even the episode that I watched, episode 3 of this season. I mean, when the grasshopper dies and Spear loses it, I mean, it's not just like repeating certain ways of killing something. Everything he kills is done in some horrifying, like, graphic fucking way. And it is, you are going, yes, kill that mother. You know what I mean? So
over a fucking grasshopper.
That is what I remember distinctly from his Clone Wars was.
Yes.
Just how fun it was. How that's what the combat was such a blast. Mace Windu.
That's you know what? That is exactly right.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
That's exactly right. All the fun stuff from the Clone Wars that he did, that is what Primal is. So if you like his Clone Wars stuff where he was just going ape shit and stuff was going wild, and you're like, holy fuck, that is basically in Primal. And it doesn't stop. And
the show earns it. It earns it. I mean, it punishes you,
dude.
It punishes you for loving these characters, and then it puts these characters that you love in the fucking impossible situation.
Corey, you just said it too. Like, you're sitting there rooting for Spear to destroy a fucking like legion of guys.
I'm cheering on genocide.
It's a grasshopper. You're like,
I was scared,
motherfuckers. They killed the grasshopper.
I was scared. I was scared for that grasshopper. Like, the show keeps fucking with you, and then you're like, if they're not going to do it, are they going to do it? I was like,
it's going to get away.
I had to remind myself.
No, it's not.
I had to remind myself I'm watching Primal.
Yeah,
they did it.
Oh yeah.
Well, and then I'm sitting there, Ethan, I'm like, don't kill the grasshopper, man. Come on, let the grasshopper live.
But then he leaves and he sees a whole bunch of grasshoppers. So I'm like, was that the same grasshopper? I, for some reason, assumed it was the same grasshopper that he bonded with. But does that matter?
I mean, it doesn't. It's funny because it makes the show makes you in a half, and not even a half hour. It makes you care so much about a fucking grasshopper to the point where the grasshopper dies. You're like, no, you're like, Spear, kill all those motherfuckers. They just killed the grasshopper
because of a grasshopper. Because of a grasshopper.
And I think that's the point, because he comes out the hole and his ladder of 20,000 dead bodies that he climbs out a hole, and all these grasshoppers come out and like, hey, what up? I'm a grasshopper. I have no brain.
Like, there's if one is a cynic, one can sit there and listen to Steve and Brian and I and others in the chat rave about this ridiculous cartoon about a Neanderthal with a dinosaur. Okay. And be like, well, it's just because you're so starved for good entertainment and like a real heroism and true friendship and what bravery and loyalty, and when the time is needed, righteous goddamn savagery, where you don't have sympathy for the villains. You don't have sympathy for that tribe over there who's brown, who's massacring and destroying everything. You just want our man Spear to kill all of them in the most ridiculous, head-flying, disemboweling ways, because you know what? They're the bad guys. They're the bad guys. And that's what's so wonderful about this cartoon. And I think at an unconscious level, for me, I'll just speak for myself, it is so rewarding to have most of these things are 3 acts. Sometimes there's cliffhangers where there's a 2-part episode, but most are beginning, middle, and end. You have a hero who is heroic. Okay, and flawed. And one thing that happens with Spear is he evolves and has a hero's journey through season 1, and has to grow through season 2. The dinosaur does as well. There are other people that end up part of their party, and they have to grow too. And it's great to watch this and realize, for me, I grew up watching this same type of show and the same type of story, the 70s, 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. And now here we are. I have one effing television show in the last 10 years for me that I have a hero that I love and that I cannot wait to watch. And that hero is faithful to what he believes in. He has a moral compass. I root for him. And he is a sort of a dumbed down version of Conan running around with a goddamn dinosaur, and it's animated.
Well,
like, think about that a second. Like, this is our popular culture landscape. This is the highlight of it for me.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. You sold me on. It's Conan the Barbarian animated by the guy who did Samurai Jack, with the combat scenes of the Clone Wars. Like,
yes.
Done. Say less, my friends. I'm good.
I cannot. It's one of those things. I think we'll move on because I think this deserves its own stream. So we'll have to set that up. But if you haven't watched Primal, I highly recommend. It's sort of like my list. It's funny, they're both on HBOMAX, but Banshee, if you haven't watched Banshee, what's wrong with you? Watch Banshee. Then Primal is right behind it. Like, watch Primal, man. Primal.
You gotta watch Banshee.
Banshee is great. But man, that is high praise, because I know how much you love that show.
Banshee, I'm going to get this series.
I've watched Primal 3 times through. So
yeah,
but part of that is because it's easy to watch. It's so easy to watch.
Oh yeah, it's like
I'm going to buy this
to watch it all.
I'm going to buy this on Blu-ray because I want to support Tartakovsky, and it's a cartoon. Like, no one in their right mind is going to buy
it's one of those, like, look, there's lots of things that it's high. I know we're talking. highly suggest you watch it. Not just because it's really good, but it's easy to watch. It's fun. It's at times a roller coaster. It keeps you guessing. It's everything you want, man. It really is. And if I know the cartoon thing bothers people sometimes, but if you can get over the cartoon thing, it's well worth it because it's.
If you're gonna sit your ass through fucking The Last Jedi, you can give something like Primal a try. Okay, and not only that, but if people are going to sit around jerking off into their own mouths talking about how Picard season 3 turned it around, which I mean, seriously, go fuck yourself with that cope. Go watch an actual show with a good narrative with a good hero. Okay.
Yeah. So I highly recommend, and we'll get another stream planned because there's lots to talk about, and I'm excited. I'm excited it's back because I know there was some question on whether it was going to come back or not. I'm excited it's back. I'm excited we got another season, and I hope it just keeps on going and never ends because, it's got to end sometime. But I hope it goes on for quite a long time. I'm very curious to see how Spear gets out of this predicament, and hope he does. Because who knows?
Last week
we could lose him. Like that's the other thing. We could lose Spear. I mean,
dude. Half of his skull is gone.
Well, we technically have lost Spear.
Fell out.
I'm curious where this is going to go. Like, is he gonna get his body back? What's going to happen?
Is he going to revive? Is he going to fully revive, or is he just going to find his family and die again? And be like, oh, hey.
I'm really curious.
I don't know, but there's magic in this world, so anything's possible. So that's
true.
I love it. So. Fucking watch Primal. That's all I can say. It's really fucking good. So, now, there is. I don't want to spend too much time on it, but have any of the three of you, real quick, before because I got to pull up for Seven Kingdoms and then we'll get into that. Has anybody watched Pendragon Cycle?
Is it out?
The first 2 episodes are out.
I have not. I don't have Daily Wire Plus.
Talk to me. I bought it.
Okay.
Just because, at least for a month, if you're interested.
Okay.
Because Aldan was messing himself over it.
Really?
For some reason, he was messing himself over it, and I was, messing myself in a different way.
Oh no!
So I'm not really sure. Maybe where the disconnect is. He was spanking it. I was diarrheaing it. I don't get it. If you're either of you are interested and you want to, I can just pop it on Discord and you guys can watch it. I'll watch it with somebody else. If you guys want, I can facilitate that. Just let me know. We can organize and get it together. Apparently, it's been getting some praise. I don't get it, so I'd be really interested to hear what other people's takes are on Pendragon Cycle because I think it's like those sci-fi movies that are just like, "Hi, I am Patronus Crack Dealer of the Third, and I ride spaceships to Mars and a surfboard." Pew pew. It's like, what the fuck are we doing?
There's enough gratuitous female nudity.
Well,
those are okay.
If that, don't it's just, yeah, maybe. I guess I don't know. It's like there's nothing egregiously wrong with it. It's just like I'm not. It could just look. It could be just me, but I just fatigue. Not finding
fatigue is real.
So I'm looking to get some other opinions from people because Aldan loves it. Nathan hasn't got into it yet. I'd be very curious what you guys have to say. That's sort of why I'm asking chat. We're not going to get into Pendragon Cycle this stream, but I would love to. I'd love to know what other people think about it because I actually think it's dog shit. If I'm being completely honest,
Narunton in chat said that if it was good, they would have put the first episode free on YouTube to drive interest. So I don't know. I mean, maybe that's true.
I think you're right. Number one, who said that? That was Random.
Yep.
Yeah, if the show was good, they would have put the first. So, true. Also, I'm hearing a lot of excuses. It's like, well, you got 2 episodes out. One episode's been out for over 2 weeks, and people don't even know it's out. That's usually not a good sign that things are going swimmingly. I know it's behind a paywall, but even behind the paywall, you would think that people would be going, "Oh my God, you got to get Daily Water, watch Pendragon Cycle, so good." I was really hoping, and I know I know they put in a lot of work, so I'm not trying to be like, I know they put in a lot of hard work, and they're trying to be faithful to the adaptation. I know, that's a big thing for people, but from what I heard, the source material is garbage to begin with. So, that's been my problem with the whole start of the whole thing was Pendragon Cycle was a failed book series that got renewed and picked up by another publishing house to get finished, and then Daily Wire picked it up cheap, and it's like,
I never from my recollection, this was YA. I thought it was the first series. A couple of the books were popular in YA, if I remember correctly, but I don't know what the story's about. I'm going to give this show a try.
I think everybody should give it a try. I think that's that's why I watched it, because I want to watch it through. It's not like egregiously bad that I'm like fucking, oh my God, I can't watch this. It's just like, it's like fucking,
it's mid.
It's not, I don't even know if it's mid. It's just like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like well, let's put it this way. It's like it's like Will, Salty, Brian, and me picked up some cameras and decided to make a fantasy show.
I'd actually be really fucking good at that. So
well, because it's just like the timing seems off, the editing's off. Just like
that shit would never happen. The editing would never be off in anything I ever touched. I mean, we can all admit that.
You're not helping me build a fucking picture here.
I am not. I am being that asshole that's shooting you down. I do want to say this. I think all of your observations are accurate. I do know that you have a hate boner for this series because you said it's going to be shit because the books are shit, and I respect that, and I think there's validity to that, and I'm likely going to try watching this and then turn it off after 20 minutes going, Steve, you were absolutely right. But now I'm going to give it a shot. That doesn't mean I'm going to pay for it. I'm going on the fucking high seas. There's no risk to me to watch this shit. But
because I'm honestly because like my first take, my initial take is like, there's nothing egregiously bad. Like, I'm not offended, so that's good. So number one, good. I'm not offended.
But are there big dicks? Are there big elephant dicks on old men arbitrarily put in the show? That's the real question, Steve.
I don't think we've seen one of those yet. I may have been.
Alex, you were going to ask that same question.
But
I just beat you to
I was laughing at Sam's comment. There were a couple good comments.
Which one?
Actually, Joshua Templeton. No, that division shit has been on hold for like 4 years now. Rafe Judkins is not making.
No. Rafe Judkins is done, hopefully forever. So, so I genuinely want to get people's opinions, and maybe I'm being too hard on it. Maybe I'm missing something.
Maybe you're accurate.
Maybe I'm accurate. I would like to hear what more people have to say when they watch it, just because I would love to hear what other people have to say. But I guess that's where I'm at, because
I'd be curious to get Gadfly's opinion on the Pendragon Cycle books.
I agree.
Yeah, in this current world, really shit shows. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was gonna say I'd like to hear what Trip has to say about it too. She was dropping, so she knows all the old fantasy stuff too. I mean, in her way, it's not just the way all of us on the panel. I appreciate her insights. I do not agree with some of them, but I think it would be fascinating to hear what she has to say.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to hear more opinions. Right, that's where I'm at, because, I think they're I can see the effort was put forth. Does that make sense? and I sort of want to give them. I'm gonna keep going for that, right? I can see what they're trying to accomplish. It's just like they just didn't quite accomplish it, and maybe it'll get better as it's going. Maybe it'll get worse. I don't know. We'll see. But I would love to hear anybody else's opinions. So I'll probably do a Pendragon Cycle thing once we get further in. So, yeah, I'm not paying Daily Wire $10 a month. Yeah, well, yeah. Sam, don't blame me.
Neither am I.
But let's see here. We got a poll up here. We got, have you watched all episodes of A Night of the Seven Kingdoms? We have 13 votes, 54% yes, 38% no, and 8% watched one episode. So we have a variety of people that have watched or not watched the show.
They're not doing a good job of promoting the show. I will say that.
They're not. Like, is it just me, or has in the streaming age, has commercials and advertising for shows gone to shit?
Well, if there's not a black woman ridiculing a white man in a sales position, or a black family driving a brand new Mercedes pulling up to their mansion, or a Hispanic family, buying insurance and looking smarter than the stupid white people across the street, I don't know. I don't know. Those are the only fucking commercials I ever see. Or the lesbian couple, which is biracial. They're both biracial. They just bought the best dishwashing detergent, but the poor stupid white guy over there, he bought the shit kind. That's all the commercials I ever see, Steve. So I don't know what you're talking about.
See, the question that I guess I have is, other than football and the NFL and college football, what commercials do you guys see?
I haven't seen any
ads. YouTube
ads.
I
mean other. Well, I guess I suppose I pay for YouTube Premium, so I don't even see that. But I suppose I don't see advertisements for streaming shows on YouTube. But is that
or Amazon
or
Tubi? Or because I watch a lot of the free stuff. I'm subscribed to HBO Plus. I have Amazon. And it's interesting because Tubi and some of these other free ones, they will actually have ads for streaming shows, but or live sports on a streaming platform. But what's wild about the lives, and this is true, is it's all female sports. I'm not kidding with the shit that I say. It will be like it's all chick shows. There is never a commercial directed toward or featuring a male character at all. And it doesn't matter if it's black, Asian, Hispanic, whatever it is. It's always women. It's women in every ad. So that tells me who they're marketing to, even on these streaming platforms.
Yeah, I guess my comment is, we talk all the time about how, streaming services aren't advertising their shows. And I don't think that there's a return on investment for it anymore. And I think Gadfly actually crushed it with this comment he just made here. The only ads I'm getting these days are gambling ads, credit cards, and pharmaceuticals. Ain't that the fucking truth?
I don't watch broadcast TV. I mean, I watch the college football stuff, but I mute the TV as soon as a commercial comes on, because even though I'm watching football, it's always some mannish black woman who's the boss of something. And I'm like, it's time for me to go in the kitchen and rummage around for shit I shouldn't eat while I'm watching the sporting event, but not once. I mean, even, I caught the tail end of the game yesterday, and I didn't see one thing talking about any movie or any show or anything coming out. I mean, again, it was all female-centric ads toward women who are younger than me and would probably put me in a re-education camp. It's insane. And there's no promo with this on YouTube. I don't see anybody except Miss Martin Muses and then our man Technically Mexican talking about this show. There's no inorganic hype around this at all, like from Warner Brothers and HBO. Now, could that partly be because all the marketing budgets are frozen because of the acquisition stuff? Yeah. You got to spend it all on Harry Potter, the shit no one's going to watch.
Oh God.
Oh, I think that Harry Potter show is going to do
DOA
numbers.
Oh, it's going to do huge numbers, and
you watch that spooky black bitch that was in Wicked is going to be Voldemort. You watch if that happens.
It's going to do. I think it's going to do huge numbers for the wrong reasons.
There's so many millennial white women on SSRIs that love Harry Potter. So that show is going to do.
So can I add? Do you think could Harry Potter, like them fucking it up as bad as they're going to fuck it up, could that be like the moment? Could that be like the thing that shifts everything? Because like you have so many fucking weirdos that like Harry Potter.
No. Okay.
No.
The weirdos will defend that Harry Potter show to the death.
You know what?
As long as there's a troon in it, as long as there's a troon, or my biggest fear with the show is that they're going to emphasize the spew, the house elf liberation commie Antifa shit at Hogwarts.
So I totally forgot so that was a stupid question, because we're dealing with Wheel of Time people who have done the exact same thing. So they destroyed it, but the people that should have been out there saying it's destroyed are out there sucking it up and asking for more. So yeah, I would imagine that's going to be that group of people is going to be like, oh, it's fine. Keep making it. Harry Potter's back, y'all. We're back in this. We're back in the spotlight, right where we belong, right? So,
Ms. Martin muses in chat. She says, I think they had a limited budget for this, but it proves a good story and good acting. I think she's redirecting us as an educator to get back on the subject we should be discussing. I'm guessing that's what she's doing. I agree with you. I think this is great. So,
and I think the limited budget in a way helps.
Agreed.
Stay fucking focused. Like, don't get distracted. Don't try and add a subplot where a Targaryen bastard girl takes over the kingdom with dragons. Like,
was there really is the budget that low on this show?
She would know.
Miss
Martin Muses.
I was gonna say it looked.
She's
good.
done the deep
dive.
It's
fantastic. So so let's get into it. So Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Two episodes in so far. I thought both were fucking brilliant. I've watched them twice. If I'm being honest. Yeah. Some of the shot, some of the cinematography and the shots have been amazing. Like
the lighting,
just the
casting. Yeah.
What
Duncan Egg
guys?
Fucking amazing.
I don't know. Do you know when they rescinded the law banning studios from filming outside? Because, like, they're outside in real sets, not in front of the volume or a green screen. Like,
Good night, killer.
It looks really good, and yes, they're in under 10 million an episode. So this was filmed on a significantly less budget than the Wheel of Time.
Ms. Martin, do you want to come in here and I'll bounce out? I'm just going to say that I got to go eat dinner anyway. We've been going for about an hour in, but if you want to throw the link to Ms. Martin, she has all of the data on this and knows all about it. But I'm just going to say with this show, I love this show. I think it's fascinating. I think episode 1 was great. I'm so surprised after House of the Dragon how apparently somebody at HBO was like, hey, maybe we shouldn't just make complete and utter pandering dog shit that everybody hates. And I liked episode 2. What I like about this is a character study. I don't think you could have. There is no one who is on screen or behaving or looking or saying things that I would not expect in a fantasy world like this. And, now is this my favorite thing I've ever watched ever? Absolutely not. But I'll tell you what it is I look forward to watching it every week, and it's escapism. There's a beginning, middle, and an end. And that's what I like. So, but
Well, thanks for popping in, buddy.
Yeah, dude, I'm sorry. We got a late
you're good.
start and I got to eat some dinner, but it's
Absolutely.
wonderful to see everybody in chat. Please hit that thumbs up button. As ever, Brian, Alex, it's great to work with you. And Steve, thanks for the invite.
Of course. Well, I'll hit you up when we figure out a Primal thing because we need to talk
I would
Primal.
love to. I got to eat dinner. So
yeah,
all right.
No, yeah, we'll figure it out and we'll get
okay.
We'll get Miss Valkyrie involved too. So
all right. Yeah. Have a good one. Later. Isn't it nice to talk about shows you love? Isn't it great?
It is
great.
It is wonderful. And yes, Triv, I was being sarcastic. There is no law banning filming outside. However, if there was a law banning filming outside, I don't think the output of Hollywood would be significantly different over the last
What is
decade.
Lucasfilm going to do with that big circle of uncanny valley shit that they burned all that money on? All right, good night, everybody. I'll be watching.
Yes, sir. So where to start? Because man, it's first opinions, I guess. And Brian, you haven't said you got to get a word in edgewise. How you feeling about this? You did just watch the second episode, right? You did watch it.
I just watched. I finally today when I got home, I watched Primal, and then I finally finished episode 1, and I watched episode 2. Luckily for me, I had more than enough time. It wasn't like a 75 million minute episode. These episodes were like 30
another show
minutes.
So it's another show that the episodes are just long enough and you're like, damn it, it's over. I wanted more, right? It left you wanting more.
I was on the edge of my seat with this one. I was like, come on, guys, I need a little more here.
You're saying that. Each of these are like short stories. I mean, they're only like, there's only so much story you can tell. And I'm glad they didn't I'm glad they didn't add a subplot because it's just, I don't trust Hollywood or Hollywood writers to write anything nowadays.
They're keeping it very simple. It's dunk and egg, and that's
they're following George R. R. Martin's stuff.
Well, sure. I don't. So I haven't read it, so I don't know. But all I know is that it's been very focused. It's been very tight. If you watch some of the background stuff after the episode, it's like, we're using flashbacks and this and that and blah, 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 blah. But it's very much, they're doing a great job of it. This is a story of Sir Duncan the Tall.
Yes.
And, he is on screen almost every second. And and that's it's great. And they just like keep going, right? Now, so I've had a few people ask me, just because our friend Lan had a similar scene. How do we feel about the tree shitting scene, fellas?
Unnecessary.
I'm with Will. Unnecessary. I'm like, why?
I forgot. So I wasn't offended with it, and it was sort of unnecessary, but it was. I think it was there for like. I think they put it there for a reason, at least, right? It wasn't just like, hey, we want Alana to come peek on land pissing.
I guess because he comes from such humble origins, he doesn't have a chamber pot to sit on top of.
I think it was one of two things. Both of which I think are meta in nature, which I don't really love. But it was the first one is like, hey guys, we kind of fucked up the end of Game of Thrones. Like, you notice he started shitting kind of immediately as it hit the crescendo of the Game of Thrones note. But the other one is, just you're preparing your audience. You're sending the message, look, this is not going to be Game of Thrones. This is going to be a little irreverent, a little lowbrow. It's not going to be this, high drama. It's a dude, and he's kind of down in the dirt doing, poor shit. And Again, I didn't love it. If I were making this, I would have skipped it. But I can see what they were attempting.
Yeah. Brian, Brian, how are you feeling about this?
Oh, I mean, I like the look of the show. I like the character. I mean, Dunk is very likable. We're on this journey with him, and I mean, I've read all 3 of the short stories. I honestly hoping, and I know this is something everybody knows. Like, if you follow what George R. R. Martin's been saying for like the last 15 years, he basically has said that he's not going to write any Dunk and Egg novels until he finishes The Winds of Winter. Well, it seems like now he's kind of going to kind of go back on that, and probably, and I think he should do this. He should just, if writing these stories are easier, just write these stories.
Well, they are easier.
I mean, that's so. I would like at this point finish something. I mean, if you can't finish Song of Ice and Fire, that sucks. But I want to see how this ends. Like, I want to see what the hell happened at Summer Home.
Well, I don't know any. I haven't read the book at all. So I'm just sort of like here for the show, right? And I'll be honest, like, they're doing a great job of just leaving the episodes end, leaving me wanting more. You're introducing characters.
Yes.
It's very clear, like Lionel Tyrell, or not Tyrell, Lionel Baratheon. The smiling storm. I mean,
the laughing storm.
The laughing storm. How can you forget? You can't forget that guy, right? He's fucking great, right? Dunk's doing great. Eggy's doing great.
The Lannister guy stole the show this episode.
The Kingsguard?
No, the I don't want to spoil it, but the Lannister guy that they were talking about is going to be taking over when his brother, the main Lannister guy who told him that who remembered Pennyworth.
You mean Baelor?
Oh, that was Targaryen.
No, Targaryen.
I'm sorry, I'm saying Lannister. I meant Targaryen.
I think the only Lannister we saw was one of the Kingsguard.
Yep.
Yeah. You meant you were talking about Baelor Targaryen. Yeah. He was great. He was. Both the Targaryen actors did a fantastic job. But sorry, go ahead, Al.
Baelor's the best character in the book, in the novella, at least.
He is just, dude. I love his nonchalantness. He's just like sitting there. Yeah. It was like very smooth. He's like, oh yeah, here we go. Here's the test. Duncan, you want to be on the list, huh? All right. I know Sir Arlen of Pennyworth, but you need to prove that you know him, because I know him. So who's the Gray Lion? And Dunk's an idiot. So he's just like, oh shit, man. I mean, I know he's told me this. And like, the actor that's playing Duncan does such a great job of just sort of going blank face and going. You can tell he's just sort of like going, oh shit, oh shit, I fucking should know this. Why don't I know this? And then the moment of realization hits him, he's like, he got it, and he spits it out. Right? It's just great. I think it's just fantastic.
No, there was I think it was a Screen Rant article.
Welcome, Alan, by the way.
Yeah, thanks. Of someone who got previewed the season before it aired, and they said they hated the show because there weren't any flawed characters in it, and then as they that was the headline, and then they kept going, and their explanation was that there just weren't any evil main characters. Like, we liked Jaime Lannister because he liked to kill children, and so he was a flaw. You're muted, by the way, Steve. They're like,
I'm sorry.
Jaime Lannister was an interesting character because he was flawed, and I was
the asshole Targaryen that fucking treated Dunk like shit isn't a fucking piece of crap character. Like,
but I'm like, you just didn't like Dunk because he has morals. Like, he's a very flawed character. Dunk is an idiot. He thinks his name is Dunk.
Yeah. The perfect scene is right before the tug of war in episode 2.
Yes.
Where Dunk's like, people call me. He's like,
stupid.
Egg's an idiot. Or Egg, I'm a little bit of a runt. Do you think I can be a knight? He's like, sure, why not? He's like, well, I am a little, tiny, and people call me. And Dunk's like, well, people call me stupid. And Egg's like, oh yeah, what about that? He's like, well, aren't you gonna tell me about it? It's like, well, that's none of your business. Why would you want to expect me to share? It's like, what do you I thought you were trying to help me.
I burst out loud. I was laughing out loud in that scene. Like I couldn't hold it in.
I did too. Yeah, I laughed. Hey Teresa, what's up?
Hello. Well, not much. Just sitting here freezing and listening to y'all. This is good stuff.
More experts on the stuff. So I'm always down for experts. So I don't know any of it. So,
well,
but
I've read it one time. So if that makes me an expert, then I will take that credential.
At least people that have read it know that's now what Brian.
It was
Alan
recent,
and
so.
Teresa. Have you read it? Will?
I have, but it was.
Oh, okay. Well,
I was trying to get Lisa to come on because she's read it, and she was giving me the breakdown in the business as we were watching it. And I was,
okay.
I also have the comic book.
Very
good.
So the comic books are great as well. I would highly recommend that to people who are averse to reading.
That might be a good option. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, there you go. Brian, you got a favorite character so far?
What in this? I guess it would be Dunk. I mean, yeah, Dunk. I mean, I like Prince. I mean, I guess I like Prince Baylor. I have to reread the story again. But so far I like Dunk.
Because there's a lot of man. The more and more I think about it, there's a lot of characters that have gotten introduced really fast, and they sort of leave their mark. So like. You got Egg, you got Duncan
Baratheon as well.
You got Lionel Baratheon, you got Baylor Targaryen, you got Maekar Targaryen. He's hasn't had a lot to say, but he's left his mark. I'm curious about the fucking drunk seer. I guess I don't know. Is that Daeron Targaryen, the guy that was supposed to be watching Egg?
Yes, but I think that's a spoiler. But yeah, people have.
Well, didn't they say that?
We know he's an episode Targaryen. Yeah.
Well, they talked about the missing sons.
Yeah.
Which, if you're not an idiot, you know who those two are.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know if he's I mean, he wakes up in the bar and says, "I know you."
Yeah, I dreamed of you.
Stay the fuck away from me, right? So I don't know if he obviously he has some sort of vision powers or something. But yeah, so like, but there's been so many characters introduced so fast. Like, in the joust, the guy that eats the fucking fish in the joust, is that Manfred? Is that the guy that rejected Dunk?
Oh, the Dondarrion guy? No, yeah. I don't think so.
No, okay.
The problem is
from House
Tully, so quick. I can't remember who exactly it was.
Okay. Because I was just like, because it sort of had the look of him. Like the first thing I could think about of the Dondarrion guy was he was hired from medieval times because he wasn't doing the greatest job of acting.
No,
and I'm like, was it just me? Like I found him to be the weakest actor of the bunch, and maybe that's because like everybody else was doing such a good job. But he was just like, be God. I don't know if he's like it was like because he was playing drunk, but like. It was, I don't know. It's like, dude, you're definitely not as good as everybody around you. But I don't know. That could have been just me.
No, I can't remember the 7-on-7 joust.
I'm not sure what could have been.
That's not in the books, right? That's a bit of foreshadowing for what's to come.
If it's in the books, it's mentioned. Like it's not emphasized.
Okay.
But it was traditional in medieval ages to have like a preliminary night that like a kickoff.
Yeah,
that wasn't taken as seriously, kind of free.
Well, it felt like it was going to be the 7-on-7s leading into the 1-on-1s is what like.
Yeah. It's kind of like an opening night that they don't really count. It just gets people excited for what's to come.
Gotcha.
But I don't know. I think it might be mentioned in the book. It's been a while since I read it. It's in the comic book, so it makes me think it is in the book. A lot of the imagery. So Mark S. Miller did the artwork. Like some of the scenes are literally pulled straight from the comic book. You have Egg on the horse, and a lot of like the armor designs are like they really just pulled straight from his concept stuff.
Cool, that's awesome.
I was gonna say, great, perfect. I love a production that is smart enough to copy the homework.
So you do have the 7-on-7 here.
Okay.
So I it's probably just briefly mentioned in the book.
Okay.
So I imagine Dunk's gonna get into all kinds of trouble not knowing that he's got a Targaryen in tow with him. But I did. Well, come on, dude. Again, you just said it. If you're not an idiot, you know what's going on. I mean, come on, right?
His name's Egg. Come on.
I mean, they're looking for Aegon. His name is Egg, and he's freaking out as soon as the Lannisters show up. The Targaryens show up. I mean, come on.
Plot twist, his name isn't Dunk. So maybe the other character's name isn't Egg either, okay?
Yeah. You're telling me if you add an on to both of them, you get there?
Well, I suppose if you watch the Game of Thrones TV show, we know who Egg is because
right. If you've seen the show and if you've read the books as well, you know the fates of all these characters too.
Yeah.
Well, and he just assumed. I mean, it works great. Like I have to say, it works so good because like Dunk, is just he's trying to get to the tournament and runs into the stable. He thinks is a stable boy who turns out to not be a stable boy at all. He's an orphan, and it's like, well. Not really, but he's playing an orphan, so there we go. So he feels for this orphan boy a little bit, right? So he's just like, "Hey, this kid is me. I can, I can do what Sir Arlen did for this boy, blah blah blah, right?" Not knowing that he's a big dumb idiot and he's fucking causing all kinds of trouble for himself. But yeah, so. Let's see here. So, like,
just be careful of the skip over the first 5 seconds of episode 2.
Yeah, that was silly.
The dong. Yeah.
Come on, there's never a dong that big.
I didn't mind the butts. I was like, I don't think we need to see Dunk's butt 7 times, but like whatever. It's also kind of like an homage to The Knight's Tale, right? It's the similar story. So you get to see Geoffrey Chaucer's butt in that one, and then episode 2 dropped. I was like, this
enough already with that.
I can't recommend the show to my mom. Like,
yeah, we all know. There's enough C words flying around, and we don't need the actual. We don't need the front wee shots and the whatever. It's just like it's fine. It's okay. Yeah. What was with this? What the dude's the master at arms spitting into the cup thing? Does he have a condition?
I don't know, but I loved it. It was so gross.
Yeah, that was just something they added again to the TV show. He wasn't all gross like that in the book.
He's got to be a pretty high importance, doesn't he?
Well,
Man's got his dip in. Leave him alone.
I don't know.
This guy looks like if Wormtongue like took a shower.
Just occasionally.
He's got the same. Like, look at his face.
Look at Brian's face.
Looks
Brian's like
Primal
ew.
Wormtongue, right?
Yeah.
Brian's like, oh, that's gross. Sorry, the face you made. I was just like, I couldn't do like a ew.
That does make me laugh, but there's something about like the archetype, like this is what a greasy, like kind of slimy administrator advisor looks like in the day. Like I kind of like that. He fits the stereotype.
Dude, what do you call it? The Ashford chair?
Yes.
Oh yeah, he was fooling with it though.
All it could make me
stick
think
a
of
pike up your arse. And
Brian,
it's called the Ashford chair.
Brian, you'll appreciate this. All I could think about was the Chicago sunroof. You remember the Chicago sunroof? Are you with me?
Mm-hmm.
Please don't. Okay. Yeah. All I could think of was
you have to be careful though. There were kids involved in the Chicago sunroof.
Is it safe to Google that?
Egg's a kid.
It's a Better Call Saul reference.
It's a Better Call Saul reference. Yes, it should be fine.
Just turn on incognito mode before you go. Dude, I can't tell you how many times I'll get something in chat and I'll start Googling it. Like, wait a second.
All I can think of.
Let's pause for a second before I type this all in.
It's just all I can think of is Chicago sunroof. The Ashford chair, the Chicago sunroof. It's like, oh god, more gross sex pen shit. Great. Oh man.
But I also like he's not like completely unreasonable. He's like, look, if you can come, he's not a total scumbag. He's just really gross.
Well, he's fucking with him, but he's like, hey, come back. Somebody's got to vouch for you, otherwise I won't be doing my job. So like,
like you said, like all of these characters are instantly distinguishable. Like they all have a different personality.
Yeah,
and for the most part, they do respect him, even though they know he's a hedge knight. They're still calling him sir. They're considering him a knight, and they're even being kind to him because I think they realize, hey, this guy, he's a good guy. We're not gonna be too mean to him.
Well, he's a mountain of a man. I would assume
how on earth they found this guy in the casting.
And he can act so well, right? I mean, I think he's doing a great job acting too. But I would think I would think he would not have trouble finding a job in some sort of watch. Just his size and strength, right?
He said that was kind of the idea is do well enough in the tournament to get a job.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah.
The golden cloaks, the guards of the Knight's Landing.
How much do you want spoiled?
Oh, we're wait.
Well, here's the thing. It's not really a spoiler though, because so there's only 3 novellas about Dunk and Egg, but there's also A Song of Ice and Fire books that tell you what happens to him, and the novellas haven't gotten anywhere near what we already know ends up happening.
Okay.
So there's things we know from Game of Thrones, and there's things we know from the novella. But we do know where this character ends up. We even know how they end. Both of them.
We don't know the circumstances.
It's pretty epic.
We don't know. Yes, we don't know why that happened, but
yeah. So that's what I think the final. If he finishes Dunk and Egg like that, I think that's what the final story is going to be.
I would hope it gets to Summer Hall. Yeah. He said he has like ideas for 10 books.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to do that, though. I know he started writing 2. There's one that's going to be in Winterfell, and there's going to be one that's going to be in Riverrun.
I do 100% agree with you, Brian, what you said when I came in, that he should just abandon A Song of Ice and Fire.
Well, not abandon it, but like put it aside and actually, write
give it time.
Write and get his creative juices going again.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll help. Assuming he lives to be 100.
Also,
maybe he can finish that and then go back to Song of Ice and Fire.
And the fact that these are shorter books, they're really quick reads.
Yeah, you can read it at one sitting easily.
They're all self-contained, so he doesn't have to keep track of a whole bunch of different characters. He just, hey, I want to tell a story about this and this and this and this, and also like his dream has been to write for TV. That's all he's ever wanted. So focus on the TV show that's happening right now,
Yeah.
Well, it seems to be, right?
Give yourself some time, get back in the flow, and then get back to A Song of Ice and Fire, maybe.
I always go back to the Devin Erickson tweet about George R.R. Martin.
Which one?
He's done. Like, there's
he's done.
Like he's give up A Song of Ice and Fire. It's not happening, guys.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I don't have hope for it, but I think he could squeak out a couple more Dunk and Egg books.
Yep. Now, there's some things, though, about what happens in Summer Hall that I believe he cannot reveal the details because of the implications for A Song of Ice and Fire. About who we think, some things with Egg. Egg and how that's going to affect some of the things in A Song of Ice and Fire. But you'd have to spoil what happens with Egg to to talk about that theory, which is I think has a lot of something
like
solid.
Spoil for even further down in this show. Spoil. Is that what you mean?
Not in this show.
Well,
like,
what happens
spoiler?
with Egg? Yeah, how Egg ends. Yeah, and I know that there's been a request about no major spoilers, but the theory about Egg in A Song of Ice and Fire, and I guess that's just all I should probably say about that without going into a major spoiler. But definitely he has to come out with something, and if he's going to properly do the Summerhall, like he can't do Summerhall until the next book is at least published, and of course. Most people don't believe it's going to happen. I'm one of those that don't believe it's going to happen. But I think that if he actually gave a crap about his fans, he would then find someone. He doesn't. Oh, I know he doesn't. But if he did, he would find someone else that would.
Well, and I reject all the people
Joel
that keep.
Abercrombie to do it.
I reject all these fucking people that keep trying to say Sanderson should do it. It's like
Even Sanderson himself has said that doesn't fit with his style.
It's
you're 100% coherent writing no longer fits with Sanderson's style.
Brian, 100% right. Fucking writing at all doesn't fit Sanderson's style at all. Like Sanderson needs to go fucking.
Just read the Chol Vagina chapter and think, hey, do I want this guy writing Game of Thrones?
No. It's silly when people say that. They just say that because he finished The Wheel of Time, but that was a total different situation.
And I'm a fan of Brandon Sanderson, and he's absolutely the wrong choice.
Joe
Abercrombie was better, or even Mark Lawrence.
Himself has said, I think he himself has said on the record he wouldn't do it either.
That's what everybody says right up until the paycheck. Right up until the paycheck shows
would you take over Song of Ice and Fire? Shut the fuck up about that.
Just don't put your name on it. Ghostwrite it. Get paid for it.
Yep, I'd do it. Hell, pay me. I'll finish it. I'd be more than happy to do an NDA for the rest of my life, and I will just be on an Alaskan cruise, and I'm going to go live on an island with a pirate ship of my own. That's what I'll do with the money, George R. R. Martin. Just call me.
But anyway, we do know that Dunk does end up with a job at some point.
Yes, he gets a good job.
That's what
by the end of the series.
He hasn't gotten to that point in the books.
No, but we know it happened.
In the world of Game of Thrones, we know he's got a pretty slick gig.
And it's pretty damn awesome.
I think Egg hooks him up with a good job.
Dunk does? The Egg hooks Dunk up with a good job?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's not a spoiler, I don't think.
What, does he become Captain of the Kingsguard or something?
You got to read the book, Steve.
I don't have to. I don't gotta do shit.
Google it.
Google it, bro.
Request for no spoilers, so we won't. At least I won't.
All right. So let's go. So let's back on. So episode 1. Let's see here. Basically, what episode 1 is setting up his arrival at the tournament, right?
Yeah, it's just kind of introducing the guy.
Well, it's not exactly his rival.
Dude,
I love Lionel, the Laughing Storm.
So you want to know what's crazy?
Such a badass name, and they barely muttered it. I was like, can we get a more pregnant pause here? Like, that's Lionel Baratheon.
They're actually pretty short. I didn't realize because, when you look at the player, it's over an hour. This was only a 40-minute episode.
No, they waste a lot of fucking time. They got some long-ass credits.
Yeah. So we'll be interested to see if how much that changes. Hopefully it changes as they... I don't know. I'm not really like. I would rather. I'm fine with how long they've run so far because I feel like with these first few episodes you might be going into trying to shove information that's unneeded in there. So, but as like the story is ramping up, is this going? Did somebody say this is only 6 episodes?
Yep, 6 episodes.
So this next episode
it's
needs
like
to be
a 70-page story though. So like you're
this next episode needs to be an hour long and have a lot of jousting and tournament shit in it. And I'll be happy. I'll be a happy man, right?
I'm genuinely trying to think. Dunk has what, 1 fight in the book?
Yes.
Yes.
Ask well, 2. No.
He only fights one, but that's a spoiler too.
Yeah.
What his big fight's gonna be.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so
he's a spectator.
Well, define fight. He has
wait. Right now, are we talking the show?
In the entire season, I believe Dunk has exactly one fight in the book.
Correct.
Right. Yeah. I guess what? Oh, for future fight. I mean, he's got one written down.
I see. Some people are saying two. It depends on what kind of a fight.
It depends on how
he hasn't fought any. So he signed up to be in one joust right now, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Right. The preview for episode 3 is has shown
some reveals.
He's looking for who he's going to challenge in the next episode.
Well, so that to me, because isn't he supposed to be in a 7-on-7? So I'm assuming that means he wins that and gets to challenge somebody.
I would not make that assumption.
No.
Oh, okay.
The preview for episode 3 shows him and Dunk deciding which night he is going to challenge.
Okay.
Trying to find who's the weakest? Who could I win against?
That's gonna be interesting. It's just going up to people and lifting up their fucking can I beat you?
You know, they're watching the rounds and the bouts.
So how did he get such a why isn't he having to be in any of these bouts, these 7-on-7s?
Because these are these are the cool people fights.
Okay. So he's not a cool guy.
So he's entered the right to compete, but he's not like in the lists yet.
Gotcha.
He's
can
not,
I ask you guys a question?
To fight, so he can challenge anyone he wants to.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Actual question. You got the Apple bitch or whatever his name was, the guy with the Apple sigil.
Oh, the dickhole, Steppen.
Is that Sir Dickhole, the Steppen? What's his name?
Yes.
Sir Dickhole. From now on, his name is Sir Dickhole. So Sir Dickhole.
I call him douchebag.
From episode 1, who was bashing the other guy.
His cousin or his squire, whatever. Was his squire trying to get Dunk in trouble by taking him into Lionel's tent and just leaving him there?
No.
Nope. He was being nice to him, and that wasn't something that was in the book. That was something they added to it.
Yeah, he got Dunk. He got Dunk into the VIP club. Is what he did.
Yeah.
Well, and you can see Lionel is always screwing with everyone. Like Dunk wouldn't have been in trouble anyway.
Right. Okay.
He just happened to say something that Lionel found very amusing, and so.
It was. I felt like it was just a great way to get them together. But it was just sort of funny because, and I appreciated it. It was a small thing, right? But he goes in, he sits Dunk down, he pours Dunk a drink. And then he fucking walks off, and Dunk's like, where the fuck are you going? Right? So it's like a little, shows these days would sort of just like not even bother, right? You know what I mean? It's a small little thing, but I feel like shows wouldn't even bother to be like, account for that, right? Mm-hmm. But Dunk's sort of like, I'm following you around. You brought me into this tent. I don't know where the fuck I am. You poured me a glass of ale, and now you're fucking off. Where am I? What am I doing?
Every other show would have used that opportunity to just exposition dump to the audience and have him put his hand on Dunk's shoulder and say, "Now this is Lionel Baratheon. He's a nice guy, but he'll mess with you and he laughs a lot. They call him the Laughing Storm. Yeah. Oh, and that guy, he's important too. Also, this guy's a jerk. Stay away from him." Yep. 17 years ago, here's a bit of lore you might want to be interested in that might come up later.
I just appreciate it because it was just like, it was an observation and it was the right observation. It's like, yeah, I'm hungry, but dude, I don't know where you brought me and why am I even here and you're leaving? Why are you leaving?
This is your family reunion, bro, not mine.
So I thought it was cool. And then his big eyes when the big turkey leg, or I'm assuming that was a turkey leg, shows up. And then instantly Lion. So I wasn't sure if yeah, that's quite the face. Yeah.
It's a face even a mother would have a hard
so
time.
Why? So can I ask, why are they pretending she's dead? Because
they're whores.
Well, wait, no, but does her boss fucking dead girls. Is that it?
One would deduce.
It's a role play thing. This is not in the book, but it's assumed that she's going to pretend she's dead because the person that is going to sleep with her likes that idea.
Steve, when a man loves a woman very much, or rather, when a man does not love women
very much. When a man loves the woman.
He's doing it as a fantasy with a living person and not doing the real.
Brian's not keeping it together over here. Brian's having.
Sorry. When a man has no respect for women, he
can pay her to do whatever he wants.
He makes a special seed.
Think about what a power play that is. Like, man, if you wanted to get it done, but you really didn't want to hear her talk, you'd just be like, look,
you're dead now.
This is my
This is a fetish, I guess.
Wow.
Dude, he's got gout, dude. What a puss. Like, just step on his foot, Dunk. Is that how Dunk defeats him? He just steps on his gout foot and he dies? I'm
thinking it's the ultimate starfish situation.
God damn it.
I didn't say that. My alter ego said
I was going to say,
that's not me.
That's a little raunchy for you, Teresa.
I'm trying to be a good girl. I try.
My channel is corrupting. What can I say? Did you say something, Brian? I'm sorry.
Nothing. Okay. I was trying to make a Catholic joke, but no.
Pulled it back at the last minute.
Yeah.
Oh, another great moment. Well, let's not jump too far. So they're preparing her for her whoring duties. We get the dragon story. Now, you
just like paused, and his smile was just so genuine.
So, let me see if I can get back. How old is Sir Duncan the Tall?
In the TV show or the books?
In the TV show.
In the TV show, he's about 20. He's younger.
20?
He's about 20. Yeah.
Okay.
In the books, he's like 17, 18.
Okay. Because like I don't know.
He's supposed to be like 7 feet tall in the book.
Yeah. Egg is 9 years old, and Dunk is supposed to be about 7 years.
Because it's so like because you can't really tell like I wonder how old the actor is. I have to.
Oh,
look
probably
that up,
older. Yeah.
I would assume obviously he'd be that tall, but like you know he's crushing on this girl, and it's like, dude, like
he's quite a bit older.
How old are you?
29.
He's 29. That's not nearly as bad as I thought. So, but I wonder how young she is. But you know what I'm saying, right? It was like but like if the character's 20, then it's fine. It seemed a little bit weird at first. Am I the only one that felt like it was weird that he was like crushing on her?
She didn't. The
no, not really.
She didn't seem that young.
Okay, well, good, because I didn't want it to bother me, and it was just sort of like, is she young and he's old? Like, I'm not sure what's going on here. So the fact that they're both about the same age, okay, good, perfect. But so they're doing their fire tricks. This is where he drops them off as thanks. Drops them off at the
25.
The girl or the boy?
The girl is 25.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay.
She looks
pretty young.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, good. Well, hey, we're good all around then. Perfect.
There he is. So, cool. I love the laughing storm.
Dude, the laughing storm. He was dude. The actor is so fucking good.
Yeah. I was shocked. Like, he's good in the book, but like they gave him personality. Like they made him. He's
so
better.
Good.
He's better in the TV show.
Yeah. He's good. He's so badass.
He's so good.
So my only concern about this is if you flash back, I'm going to say 11 years ago, give or take probably a year or two. Remember when we were making all these same comments about a young and upcoming actor by the name of Pedro Pascal?
No.
Pedro who?
I never really liked him that much.
No, he is the Red Viper. Got huge bumps from the Game of Thrones.
He was great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
he was good in that.
It was until he opened his mouth that I realized he was a douche.
Yeah. So I'm just like, we gotta keep an eye on these things. That
Hey,
we're not,
that is senior douche to you, okay?
Oh dear.
Senior douche. Okay.
All right, I will be sure to do that. Senior douche canoe. Well,
I forgot he was in Game of Thrones.
Yeah. I mean,
I did too.
That's where this thing kicked off.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You killed her children. You raped her. You murdered her.
Yeah.
He was only in like half a season, so.
Yeah.
And he did numbers.
Yeah.
He was amazing. Yeah. I mean, even though he's a total douchebag in real life, it doesn't, for me, take away from his performance as a Red Viper. And this actor, well, I don't know how he is in real life. I just try to, frankly, stay away from it from here on out. But I like what he's done so far. And again, I cannot wait to see the end, if you know what I mean, to see him really go out and do what he does.
I can't wait to see what the actor for Dunk does next. Like,
oh hell yeah,
he's been in like a handful of TV shows over the last like 3 years, but like he's basically a nobody, and he's amazing.
Yeah, he's quite good.
Yeah. I mean, probably because he's so tall and who he was, it probably does limit him to the roles that he could
Put him
do.
in action movies.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, he can do that now, but I mean, up to this
yeah.
point, it's like, hey, how am I going to get into this and all this? And then, boom, perfect for this. It's like we need someone who's nearly 7 foot tall who can act.
The Baratheon is also in The Gentleman, and he's phenomenal in that.
He is. He's the brother.
He's the brother.
That's what he's. Oh, he's phenomenal
He's
in
so
the chicken
good
suit. Oh my god,
he's chicken suit guy. Yeah,
chicken suit guy. That. They did get a season 2 for that show too, right?
It's supposed to come out this year.
Okay, because I actually was so surprised at how much I liked that show. That was
so
another
good.
good one. Yeah. Was that?
Man.
Was
So
that?
was that good?
It was great.
Shockingly good.
Okay.
Shockingly good.
So that was Guy Ritchie, right?
Yes.
Okay. So
it's Guy Ritchie, but it's not related to the movie, which I also thought was great.
So Guy Ritchie's next project, right?
Yes. It's,
what is it? I know it, but you're gonna have to remind me.
It's The Gentleman season 2.
No, it's Young Sherlock. Starring.
Who?
The actor who plays Matt Cawthon in seasons 2 and 3 as young Sherlock.
Oh.
Donald Flynn?
Yep.
Ooh.
I didn't know that was cast yet.
Yep.
Ooh, this could be good. This could be good comparison material. Is he going to make any bedpost knives?
I hope so. God, that'd be sick. I don't think there would be anything on earth funnier than somebody from the Wheel of Time show becoming a bigger star than Rosamund Pike.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. Well, I think go ahead, Brian. Sorry.
I said no. I was just saying. Oh, I hope so.
Well, wouldn't it be great he just crushes it? Because I do think the guy's a good actor. I think he was just thrown into a mess, and
he was thrown into a dress.
Well,
sorry, you misspoke there.
I thought it was like a bathrobe or something.
Yeah.
The entire show.
No, he was literally dressed as a prostitute.
It was both, okay? It depends which season you watched.
What the hell did they do it?
They had to save money for all the 8 different costumes that Moraine had to change into due to the fucking, display
Half of those costumes
gallery.
never even made it to the screen, too.
They
kept posting stuff afterwards of, oh, this is the dress that she wore in that scene that got cut. We spent millions of dollars on her dresses.
That gallery is fucking crazy. The fact that it's just like, put this on. Just, no. Put this. Damn it, no. It's like, oh my God, we wasted so much money. Oh, but I do. So I was actually like, for a minute, I thought Duncan was in trouble.
Oh yeah.
For drinking the for like. Like I love Lionel's reaction. Lionel, why are you hitting my tent? supper. And Lionel's just like, oh, that actually fucking makes sense.
Well, like the way he stutters out the line too is just so good. It's just supper.
Like the obvious.
He's like, why are you here? Supper. He's like, well, fuck. That's actually a good answer.
Valid. Okay.
Dude wanted some food. Hey, I wanted that food. That tart looked so good.
Yeah, I was like wondering what that was that he was eating. Holy crap!
That was his dessert. Yeah.
I want to find it because it was such a good line. I didn't realize like, oh god, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it. Hold on, but it was.
Joshua saying that Donald Flynn is playing Moriarty in.
Moriarty. Okay.
That's
that could be. Who's directing it?
Isn't it?
Is it Guy Ritchie?
Oh, Guy Ritchie's.
He usually directs his own stuff.
Okay, well, I mean, look, I'll be honest. Guy Ritchie's stuff lately has been the stuff I've been liking the most lately because it's been original.
Did you see Mobland too?
Mobland was good.
So good.
You know, the gentleman. There was Wrath of Man. I liked.
I haven't seen that one yet. I liked the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare.
That movie sucked. You know what movie that he did that didn't suck, even though it was kind of propaganda-y, was The Covenant.
The Covenant, I liked too. It wasn't his best, but it was okay. It was pretty good. I give it pretty good. It wasn't my favorite of his, but
I will also die on the hill that his Aladdin is not Aladdin. His King Arthur movie is fantastic.
You're gonna die on that. You're really dead on that hill, man.
It's a good movie.
I'm gonna say I'm actually with Alan. I think
it's a good movie, dude.
I'm not going to say it's a good movie. I'm going to say that is one of the most overhated movies. People talk about
the biggest flop of all time.
All right,
well,
so
until Disney came out with like 6 new ones. But
all right, so here's my take on it. Okay, because I do like fucking what's his face?
Charlie Hunnam.
Charlie Hunnam. I do like Charlie Hunnam a lot. So if you sort of just like ignore like King Arthur or anything and just sort of go as this is some medieval like Guy Ritchie style fucking stylized fucking show, it's a fun show that way, right? It's actually a lot of fun. I've watched it a few times because it's just, you know, it's sort of fun. You know, they're doing their own thing, blah 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 blah. But as a Arthur movie, it's like, can we just get a King Arthur movie, please? And you know, that's why I'm sort of let down so much by the Pendragon cycle right now. Is like that's what that's supposed to be, and it's absolute garbage, in my opinion. But yeah. So like it has its merits. It's a fun watch. I will say that. What is it? King Arthur, or is it King Arthur and the Sword?
Legend of the Sword, or something.
Legend of the Sword, or something. It's not even King Arthur. It's just the Legend of the Sword, right?
It's more about the sword than it is about Arthur. Yeah.
It's a fun enough watch if you just want to watch a fucking Guy Ritchie movie, right?
I think the Pendragon cycle has a lot of flaws, but I liked it quite a bit too.
I think it's absolute garbage. So like horse shit, but whatever.
I think the books are fantastic.
I've heard quite the opposite of that as well. So, but to each their own. I'm not, again, but I seem to be the only one that.
Especially the first episode, it's got a lot of flaws. But
the second episode has a ton of flaws as well. So, but we can talk about that if you want. That's another time, another place. Al Dan loves it too. So, like, this could be one of those hills where I'm alone going, it's not good, but that's fine. I still need somebody because I know that you love Plubris. I don't understand why anybody likes that show, but I never understood why anybody enjoyed that show either because I just found it to be boring and crap. But again, everything is not for everybody. But but yeah, that's what we're here for. So But yeah, so
it was Guy Ritchie's fault. Lionel Baratheon, that's what we were talking about.
Lionel Baratheon, that's what we were. Yeah, sorry, thank you. But oh god, I'm trying to find the supper. Why this? Oh, is it here?
Why are you?
Why are you in
tent?
Yeah, here it is. Okay,
do I know you? Do you know me? No. Have you brought me a gift? No.
Yeah,
then why are you here?
I'll take the let me see if I can find it here. Oh, there it is.
This broke dude. Like even he brought me a bribe. Like
yeah, yeah. He signed up this fucking thing and here.
So supper.
Yeah.
he's so dumbfounded, just like. Oh, did I just meet a real person? Is this like
a real person or a retardando?
He's just like, look, his face is perfect. He's just like, okay, I'm not drunk enough for this yet.
Well, you can see in his eyes it's fascination too, because like everyone has blown smoke up his butt his entire life, right? And now he's like, wait, like I like this guy.
Yeah.
all right.
Actually makes sense.
It's so good. I love it.
Yeah, it's so good. It's such a good scene. It actually like it instantly makes you like, at least for me, it instantly makes you love. Oh, sorry, Gary or Lionel Baratheon. I was just like, I'm on board. I am a Lionel fan. So.
Well, I mean, and just it's more wordless storytelling. You see his stupid hat with antlers on it. You can tell this is a guy. Not everything that this guy does is practical. Like and you don't
flamboyant,
and you don't have to have the cousin put his hand on Dunk's shoulder to tell him what his personality is. You see the way he's dressed, the way he sits, and the very first conversation with him, he's like, "I know exactly who this person is."
Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah. And he's just like living it up.
Stomping on his feet to get him to dance. So good.
Hey, can I interrupt you? Sorry. I have to take off. I have to get some sleep and get a few things done. So.
Yeah, brother. Thank you for
appreciate
hopping in, dude.
Great seeing you.
Yeah,
absolutely, Brian.
I'll keep watching. So thanks for telling me that Primal came back. So now I have something to look for. Once I have a show.
Dude, we need so we need me, you, and Salty, and maybe we need to do just a Primal thing because there's lots to talk about. So even if it's just the four of us streaming to nobody, I don't care. We need to set that up. So if you want to do it on want to do it on your channel, or you want to do it on here again, whatever. We need to do it because Primal is so fun to talk about. I love it. So
yeah, I'm
with you there. But so cool, man. Well, get some rest, buddy, and we'll talk soon.
All right, thanks for having me.
Brian.
Yeah,
Take care, guys.
Later. Bye.
It really is a good show. I only saw a few episodes, and now that I have HBO subscription again for this show, I'm definitely gonna.
Primal it's so easy. Like it's one of those things. It's so easy to get through. They're short episodes, quick.
It's beautiful.
It's a fucking great show. I never thought I'd cry over a fucking Allosaurus and man relationship, but I do several times. I mean, especially right at the beginning when everything's going bad. Everything's going bad for everybody. You're just like, wow, this is gonna be a fucking show.
I also need a show that I can watch with my 10-year-old son. It doesn't have any surprise.
You can watch
10-foot
Primal with that.
In it.
Are you saying you can watch Primal with your? I watched Primal with Easton.
I know. I've only seen a few episodes, so I didn't know if there's a surprise.
Oh no, there's no so weird. There's no like it's gory if but yeah,
he'll eat that. He'll eat that.
Yeah.
Up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So no, I think that's me and Easton watch it. Easton's got like a stopwatch set for when they come out. He loves awesome. It. So, but yeah, so this was a great scene. This, you got to get to know Lionel Lannister, and this I like the little talk afterwards. He's like, "Yeah, you're fucked, buddy."
But I also liked the foot stomping because it was him figuring out, like, are you just big or can you also move a little bit?
Yeah.
So it was almost like he was like testing to see if he was a decent fighter. Too.
Well, he might have to face him in the joust. He's like, is this guy good?
Yeah,
who is this guy?
I feel like the whole all of our meetings between the two are him just sort of feeling out Dunk. Right, because the next time we see the two of them, it's in the fucking tug of war, which Dunk basically single-handedly wins.
He's literally testing him. He lets go of the rope. It's like, how strong is this guy? I don't want to go up against him.
Well, another brilliant thinker, right?
And you can tell, like, he's playing it up for the crowd too. Like, he's not just a drunkard. He's everything.
I think the drunkard. I think he likes being drunk, but I think it's like a cover, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sort of. It's a Tyrion Lannister.
He also doesn't offer to help Dunk.
Nope.
At all. It doesn't even cross his mind. Why would I want this guy in the lists?
Yeah.
Oh, here this is the guy I like to refer to as medieval times man.
Dondarrion.
I am convinced that Dondarrion was hired from medieval times because he's a terrible actor. But he's pretty. I'm convinced that he wasn't in the first joust. That wasn't him.
You got the video, bro. You tell us.
That's the next episode. So they all had helmets on, you know.
Well, I don't. Yeah, I thought it was him, but maybe it's not. I don't know.
No, dude, this guy can act. He was in All Her Fault. So
what?
I don't know.
Well, just look at. It's just like maybe he's just playing up the drunk real good, but it's just like he's like I can't act, bro. But be gone, buddy. It's like I could have done that, dude. Like, come on, buddy.
Need a little more out of you.
He hasn't been in much. He's been like a side unnamed character in a bunch of movies. He was in Ricky Stenicki.
Ooh.
I don't know what that is.
Is that like that Don John movie where fucking what's his name? All he wants to do is have sex with Scarlett Johansson.
No, it's the one where John Cena pretends to be Ricky Stenicki, who's the friend group's fake friend that they always use as an excuse to get out of doing things with their family.
You had me at John Cena.
It's right.
It's John Cena and Zac Efron and that redheaded comedian.
Carrot Top?
Santino, Andrew Santino.
I don't know who that is either.
It's not a great movie. I've seen it.
So this episode ends. So this episode ends. I liked how this episode ends with Egg and Duncan sitting out in the pavilion, right? His pavilion under the tree. And they see the shooting star, and Egg's like, the luck, everybody's in their tent. Nobody's here to see the luck. And Dunk's like, so the luck is just ours then. And Egg's like, gets this big smile on his face. I thought that was awesome. I love that moment.
Epic.
Yep.
Well, it's them because like he's been railing into Egg too.
Yeah.
He's been mean to him, and then Egg like offers a piece of advice, and then there's a pause, and then Egg realizes, oh, he actually listened to what I was saying, and it's perfect. It's pulled straight from the book, but it's less of a conversation in the book and more just Duncan musing by himself. Hey, I saw a shooting star, and I'm out. I'm the only one that got to see it, and I think it's much better that they turned it into a conversation between the two of them.
Of all the shows that are out right now, between this one and the House of the Dragon season 1, why is the Game of Thrones shows the only one that seems to be able to do
dialogue?
Dialogue. Like it's crazy to me how bad everybody else is at dialogue. Like,
yep.
I don't get it. Like the number of times that a show has been able to be like, all right, we're good. We've got this. That is not a Game of Thrones show in the last decade is like none. I don't get it.
I'm trying to think of an example.
Well, I mean, if you're talking about non-dialogue, him going up or Viserys making the walk to the throne when he's like mostly dead.
Not even words.
Yes.
It's the best scene in the whole show.
By far. And it's crazy to me that other shows can't do that. And I don't know
what show
why.
did do it? Pluribus, but Steve's having none of it.
Landman actually has really good dialogue.
Landman, yeah. Although Landman doesn't do a lot of wordless dialogue, but it does dialogue really well. Wordless storytelling.
Yeah, well, like when he's looking at the coyotes and all that.
Yeah, the coyotes. It's good, but it does have great dialogue. It's also harder to do like medieval timey sounding dialogue, but it's not an excuse.
No, not at all.
Oh well, there was a really good example in the Rings of Power, when Sauron saw the shooting star, and he said, "Everyone else, we're Galadriel, you and I, we're out on the ocean, and everyone else is not. So we're the only people that can see the shooting star." And Galadriel says, "There's a shooting star in me."
No, gosh,
so
no.
I mean, that was pretty good.
Oh gosh, no, kill me now.
It kind of feels like this show ripped off that line of dialogue, but
no.
Am I the only one that's a little perversely excited for that show to come back?
I can't wait, man.
Oh gosh, it's so. I'm able to watch it because you can't take it seriously. It's so different. I can't even feel like it's a blasphemy of Tolkien's work because it's the farthest thing from it. But I'll tell you what, I do like the way that they connected the two of them, because this is a situation where you can add dialogue to a scene or put dialogue into someone else's mouth and make it mean something, because Egg and him are entwined. Their fates are together and their luck is together. And it's just so daggone sweet. I just don't know what to do with myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so good times.
Dude, I just want Galadriel and Elrond to make out again.
Well, nothing like a good dose of incest.
It's her son-in-law, right?
Yep.
He marries
her daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, her daughter. The daughter that still doesn't exist, because I guess that takes away from.
Well, her husband still doesn't exist either. So.
Yeah, Genie Mac, But I think like they're somehow distant related. I think I looked it up because Galadriel's so much older than them, and I need to look it up. Maybe it is just by not really incest by relations, but Targaryens are all cool with incest, but
incest is cool, man.
Yeah, well,
dude,
that's why there's
some Galadriel high dry humping. Come on.
Wait, who's dry humping?
Galadriel's not gonna. Can we get some Galadriel dry humping?
No,
it should be fine.
Disgusting.
No. Yeah, I'm ready for. I sort of can't wait either for Rings of Power to come back, just to see what the fuck we're in for. It's. Whew. So, and to also get to hear all the Wheel of Time crybabies go, "Why is this? Why did we lose Wheel of Time for this? I can't wait for Fourth Wing and dragon fucking."
The Wheel of Time walked so that the Rings of Power could crash and burn. Do you want the line from the book? It's
dragon
directly
humping,
pulled from it.
Go, like ludicrous speed. Go, dragon humping. Go. I can't wait. All right.
Wow.
Egg soon fell asleep by beside the dying fire. Dunk lay on his back nearby, his big hands behind his head, gazing up the sky. He could hear distant music from the tourney grounds half a mile away. The stars were everywhere, thousands and thousands of them. One fell as he was watching, a bright green streak that flashed across the black, and then was gone. A falling star brings luck to him who sees it, Dunk thought, but the rest of them are all in their pavilions by now, staring up at silk instead of sky, so the luck is mine alone. It's good in the book, but it's better in the show.
I like it delivered.
It's better as
Egg,
a conversation.
Well, especially because of the way they're building these two characters, as Dunk being a little bit of the slower one, right? And Egg, so like Egg making him realize that, and that sort of brings them a little bit closer together. Just that little moment, I think, bonds them a little bit. I think it's done better in the show. I agree.
Yeah.
But yes, we're on to episode 2, which is
hard on beef. Oh,
hard on beef cocks. I mean, stuff.
Show me the beef.
Show me the meat cocks. I mean,
give me the hard salt beef and give it to me cured.
So I thought the arrival of the Targaryens was interesting. Number one, you have Aegon, who just flees, which was, obviously we all know why. He's just like, hey, can I check out the horses? I'll get the fuck out of here. Right?
I mean, we see Arian the douchebag showing up.
If you hadn't guessed by the first episode, episode 2 makes it pretty obvious who Egg is.
Yeah, and when you listen to how the way Egg talks, he doesn't talk like a peasant. I mean, he has big words and he's very formal, and he seems to know everything about like King's Landing and the Targaryens and the houses.
The show points it out to you. It literally has a character say, "Why do you know all of this stuff?"
Wait,
no reason. I'm
Wait
not
a second. Hold on a second. Hold the phone. Josh says. There's another dragon romantasy getting adapted as well called Dragon Curse.
Steve, we are going to have dueling dragon romantasy TV shows on air at the same time.
Okay,
we're going to have Fourth Wing, and we're going to have the Dragon Curse thing.
Dude, what the hell happened to Michael B. Jordan's career that he's on Fourth Wing?
What?
Dude, they wrote that man a check.
He's in Fourth Wing.
Yes, yes. They're now calling it Michael.
Love interest in Fourth
they
Wing.
are now calling it Michael.
What?
Alan, they are calling it Michael B. Jordan's Fourth Wing. That's how they're advertising it.
No,
I'm not kidding you. Yes. Yes, I saw the article. Am I wrong?
Am
I wrong?
Do they know that Sinners is just not going to win any Oscars?
I couldn't believe it. It's like Michael B. Jordan's in Fourth Wing. What the fuck happened?
When did this happen?
Was that bad that he needed a paycheck?
That's
that bad?
That's been out for a minute.
What?
I don't think that's new.
This is a prank.
It's not. They wanted him so bad. They let him have it as a producer.
Do I need to read Fourth Wing now?
Fourth Wing, I may read Milking Farm just to.
You're gonna read Milking. If you read Steve, if you read Milking Farm, I'll read it with you,
dude.
I will listen to Milking Farm, which is arguably way worse.
Dude, God, I guess you know what? That could be an event for the channel. People would love it, but maybe we should just do it. I don't know. Maybe we should just suck it up and do Milking Farm.
So he's not on IMDb. There's no cast on IMDb yet, but I don't disbelieve you.
My understanding is that he's the EP and he's going to be the main love interest.
What? As a fan, it makes
the last few are how Michael B. Jordan is involved in the Fourth Wing, and what he said about it. Michael, hold on, we're going a little bit off track here. A second, hold on.
No, this is
Michael B. Jordan production company Outer Society is producing TV film at Fourth Wing for Amazon Prime. Jordan will be the executive producer. Jordan previously shared insight with himself. Michael B. Jordan is opening about his anticipated 3-year started Fourth Wing adaptation. We are making sure that it's going to be an exciting show, delivers things to the fans, blah blah blah.
This isn't one of those things where they fake a leak to see if people like the idea.
Nope.
No idea.
As far as I know, contracts are signed. My best friend's wife loves Fourth Wing. Yeah. He got pressured into reading the first book, and I have some hilarious text threads from his reactions to it.
Oh no!
So he's in it, dude. I'm telling you.
But he's a good actor, mostly.
Well, I mean, how much acting does it? I'm a dragon fucking another dragon.
Is it the actual dragons having sex with each other?
Yes, apparently they're
or
dragons.
Is it people having sex with dragons?
No,
because
people having sex with people and dragons having sex with dragons.
Come on.
I'm sure there's a dragon having sex with a guy. There's got to be one.
I think there's a bigger audience for people having sex with dragons.
No, what you have to understand is, so the people are psychically linked to the dragons.
Right, so they're banging.
But the dragons have like romantic attachments of their own, which facilitates the enemies to lovers trope. So like,
oh no,
it's my understanding that like the main character's dragon falls for like the bad boy's dragon, but the main character is in love with like the good guy on her team.
I've been joking about making everyone watch this show for my Saturday stream, and now it's absolutely
dude. I'm watching it.
It's
I'm
not
totally
a joke
watching
anymore.
It. I'm watching it. I'm in. So I'm watching it. I can't see.
Look, okay. To give, no, I don't know.
No, I don't.
I'm trying to find the silver lining here. The closest silver lining I can find is Dakota Johnson was in 50 Shades of Grey, and she's actually pretty good in some stuff. That's not 50 Shades of Grey.
Okay.
Like Peanut Butter Falcon is fantastic.
Was that good?
It's phenomenal.
Man.
All right. Well,
that's the best I got. Okay.
So Night of the Seven Kingdoms, Fourth Wing is like I'm in for Fourth Wing. I'm in just because it's going to be such a mess. And now you have a quality actor like Michael B. Jordan in it, and it's just like why did this happen? Like,
wait,
did you get
Josh is saying that they do have sex with dragons.
Do they have sex
with
dragons?
Men have sex with dragons?
A woman has. That's worse.
A woman has. Oh my god! All I can think of is the horse fucking incident. That's all I can think of. That's all I can think of. Oh no!
That's so much worse.
The premise of Dragon Curse is pretty good.
Okay,
if
I
there's
gotta write that one down. That's
if
the
there's
second
dragons
one.
fucking people, then I'm out.
Dragon Cursed. I gotta write that one down. That's the dueling show.
Okay. Are we going to be Fourth Wing people or Dragon Curse people?
Oh, you gotta pick a lane.
That's what I mean. Like clearly we'd have to choose, which one we're going to be.
Well,
I don't think this is going to be bigger than Jacob versus Edward, okay?
This Dragon Curse thing is new on me. I had no idea there was two dragon fucking dueling dragon fucking books out there.
Steve, I don't know what to tell you. I also am not up on the lore of
So the movie the adaptation deal just happened, and the book came out like last year. So
Elsa oh my god, it's crap.
Dude,
it's also a female. It's also a female writer. So
yeah. So it's going to be raunchy as heck. Oh man, I'm not using an audible credit for this.
Oh my god, I don't want to read. Do you have a snippet? Hold on. Where did my mouse go? My mouse doesn't even want to show up. It ran away from Amazon. There it is. All right. Read a sample. No, I don't want to read a sample.
Book came out in May. It already has a movie deal.
Yeah. That doesn't. What the fuck?
That's literally just like the algorithm. Like Amazon was like, "Hey, can we actually like speed up this process? Like, what if we just, released the book at the same time as we released the movie?
Just get it over with." Because it's Amazon that's doing Fourth Wing, right?
Amazon is also doing Dragon's
They're
Curse.
doing both?
Yes, they're doing both.
This makes it so much better.
What am I supposed to be matching here? What the fuck?
Why would they be doing both?
Dude, when the iron is hot, you have to strike.
It's because they know that Rings of Power is over too. So they're like, okay, look, the only people we gotta find something for the audience for the audience that stuck around, right?
I genuinely
we can't keep making these two garbage shows. But at least we know that there is an audience, a very small audience for degenerate filth.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming that's what they found out from Wheel of Time.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. They're like, okay, so we need to adjust our fantasy properties because we all know that women are 70% of fantasy readers or something like that. And then it's like, no, women are 70% of fantasy readers where there is consensual sex with a vampire. And then the producers are like, oh, so what you're saying is we need to make fantasy in which there's non-consensual sex with a vampire.
Okay, so what happens when one of these shows gets canceled so that the other one can survive?
I'm assuming
is the fallout going to be just as fun?
I would hope so. Like, I mean, don't have a lot going for us in the media space. That sounds amazing. I'm actually super pumped for this. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Joshua Templeton, that's exactly what I imagined Dragon Curse was.
What's that?
People change into dragons.
You're guilty. You have been cursed to the dragon dungeon, where this dragon will fuck you repeatedly for all of eternity. Enjoy. Stop stealing muffins. It's like, oh no. Is that what we're getting? Oh no. What am I matching?
I don't know what you're yelling at, Steve.
I'm trying to get logged into Amazon, and it's like doing this stupid match thing.
I can read. Look, I can save you time. I can read the back of the book for you. The blurb.
Sucking ball liquor.
The moment you see a dragon is usually your last. Since the dragons emerged along with the scourge that ravaged our lands and people, there's only one human city that remains standing, Vingard. But the hellfire from above is nothing compared to the threat from within, for there is no worse fate than being dragon cursed, except being railed by one. Slowly and excruciatingly, you'll be transformed into a mindless beast who destroys everything and everyone you love. Any of us could be tainted. Any of us could be lying. Any of us could be caught and killed by the authorities. I'm terrified that I might be next. There's only one other person who might suspect my secret. He's like my shadow, following me wherever I go. Part protector, part tormentor, fully annoying. That's the best line. Sometimes I think I'm just one of the million unfathomable, that's a hard word for me to say, secrets he keeps hidden. Because Lucan,
I assume.
Lucian? It's Lucan.
Lucan.
I think it's Lucan, because Lucan definitely knows something. And if I'm dragon cursed, death might be the only mercy I get. I'm sold.
I
Sounds like Twilight with dragons.
I'm genuinely impressed that we've now reached to the point where like women's smut fiction is now indecipherable from AI.
Yeah.
Well, but they're making more money than we are. That's the sad story.
God, yeah.
Like, gosh, they're making bank. Someone has to be reading it. I don't know.
God, the my best friend's wife and my best friend's sister were explaining the ins and outs of women's fiction to us at New Year's, and it was like, wow, we need to bring back shame. Like,
yeah, and people called out. There's a lot of things you can call out Nick Fuentes for, but people got mad at him for citing a study that had the audacity to claim that there's a large percentage of women that have rape fantasies.
Yes.
And you're like, have you read their books?
Yeah, right.
Like, what is it? Doesn't everyone know this already? Like,
so I went. It turns out I went to Barnes and Noble, and I regret to inform you that yes, he is correct.
It's not like, oh, this is a book that exists. They're the best sellers.
Right. We can't print enough of them.
And it's not exactly old news. When did 50 Shades of Grey come out?
Well, soap operas in the 80s, there were rapists, and they would then reform them. And
yeah,
it was very controversial.
But I will say it probably reached peak, at least in the cultural zeitgeist, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like 50 Shades of Grey was when it blew up, right?
Yeah.
When it became mainstream.
Yeah, when women came out of the closet.
Yeah. Let's see. Now I have to Google 50 Shades. Oh, goodbye. Search history. 50 Shades. Oh, there's 3 of them. Let's see. 2015. 10 years?
Wow, I don't know what I was...
Wow.
I was struggling there because I was like, no way. 50 Shades of Grey came out at least 8 years ago.
Oh, well.
And I was like, wait a minute. 2015 was...
Well, that's the movie. That's the movie. But it got a movie deal instantaneously.
Yeah, I think it was only 2 years later.
The book came out a couple years earlier than that.
Anyway, what were we talking about?
We're talking about the
Lord of Ashford.
The Lord
Meadow?
of the Dragons.
Lord of Ashford. I think Steve is still trying to remember his Audible password.
No, I'm trying to do the fucking picturegram thing to get the wrap-up fucking thing to get in, and it won't fucking work. We've been vamping
for so long, man.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking getting mad. Just work.
The book came out in 2011.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, it's happened! Oh.
You all right, dog?
It's sending a fucking security code. I hate this shit. Okay, here we go.
He really wants to listen to this book.
Right?
He's determined.
I don't even know what I'm doing now anymore. I
Steve,
just entered the security code, you son of a bitch.
See,
we
Steve,
don't know
I thought you were Team Fourth Wing too, and this is a shocking.
This will be.
Say,
I'll figure this out later. Sorry, back to fucking.
We're not going back to the Wheel of Time. No.
Oh my god! More.
The place. My Lord of Ashford.
Put some rum in that monster for next time. Fucking Christ! All right. So, half salt beat. So look, my Lord Ashford is greeting the fucktards from the Targaryen. Targaryen guy's like, "Fuck you, bitch." No, he wasn't like that. Baylor shows up.
He was basically like that.
Well, Baylor was cool. Maekar, but it was funny how Maekar was basically an afternote. So that just shows you sort of where he stands. Once again, the show does a good job of just in a few lines showing you that Baylor is very important. Maekar is an afterthought. Nobody gives a fuck about him.
Neither does he.
Mm-hmm.
Just not even a few lines. It's right. It's just done in seconds. You know exactly where the Targaryens stand, and then you have the asshole boy who tells Duncan to, "Are you an idiot? Here, stable boy, take my shit." He's like, "Oh, you're too stupid to be a stable boy? Okay, well, get me a bitch." He's like, "Well, I'm not doing that either." And he's like, "Man,
I'm a knight.
Man, I'm a knight." He's like, "Oh shit, we've fallen. Man, knights suck.
We're in trouble, guys."
It's like,
wow, that was Prince Arian.
Yeah. So it's like, wow, okay. So and then of course the poor guy gets just fucking destroyed in the face. That guy's gonna die from a nosebleed later. I did like this. This is my favorite character of the show right here.
The White
Right
Cliff?
here. This guy's my favorite.
Are you Baelor Targaryen?
Yeah, this is my favorite character of the show because you could just tell he's loving life. So here, we're gonna play this. This is my favorite character. Is it playing? Here we go.
Same way we became crabbers.
Same way we became crabbers.
You move the fuck out.
Here we go. All right, here we go. My favorite character right here.
Are you Targaryen? No. Then would you move the fuck out of the
way? He's like, God damn it, man. I fucking hate my life. I just want to go home and get drunk.
I've had that.
We've all had those days. Mondays, am I right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, my new favorite character, unnamed peasant horse guy. All right. Moving on. Oh, and then you're to believe Dunk is stupid, but then he's smart enough to find a passage.
He's smart enough to follow people from a safe distance.
He's smart enough to follow people and go into a service tunnel to get right to. I mean, dude, he's one step away from being a master assassin right here. He could join the Assassin's Creed.
Well,
I love the setup to the joke. Anybody can be a Kingsguard, and he's like, my family was crabbers, and then later on, Egg is like, you're an idiot. Like, his father owns half the crabbing.
Well, no, we were gonna get to that because just his reaction is so fucking genuine. It's like, what? It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's like, what? Like, no, that was such a great scene just because, like, it's acted so well.
Yeah,
I love that scene.
But it's because he's so genuine, though. He's like, he's like, oh yeah, anyone can become a knight. Wow, this is inspiring. Oh wait, no, he's a trust fund baby. Okay.
He lied.
But then the fucking princess is fucking with him. Like, I wish she like, is this princess important?
No, she's not a princess. She's the lady. She's like the maiden of the tourney, as she's the son of Lord Ashford.
Yeah.
So.
She's what?
So Lord Ashford.
She's the son of Lord Ashford.
Is the Lord of Ashford Meadows, but he's not king.
Right.
So she's
his
daughter.
She's a lady,
and
not
she's
a
like
princess.
Yeah, the whatever of love and beauty for this. And so there's certain men in the tourney that carry her favors. And then there might be another chick crowned the queen of love and beauty or something if they lose for her. So that's her role in all of this.
Not super important.
Chicks know this. For chicks it's important. But yeah, that's the chick world.
So he's dropping Eves, and Makar's like, who the fuck are you, brah? And he's like, I'm a tall dude.
Yeah.
And then he goes, I'm Sir Arlen of Pennytree, and Baelor drops his fucking unbelievable knowledge of I don't know what it is about how some, like, have you ever, like, been captivated by how some actors eat on screen?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it sounds really dumb, but like Brad Pitt, the way he always eats on camera is like, is that a thing? Like, have you practiced that in the mirror, that you eating? If you need to jet, well, just, it's all good, man. Just let me know when.
All right, I gotta bounce out of here.
Bro.
Bye.
All right, well, thanks for hanging out, brother. Appreciate you.
Bye.
We'll see you next time. Bye. I wasn't sure we were going for. I didn't expect to. I wasn't sure how long we were going, anyways. But hey, we're here. We're almost through this episode. So, so Baelor sort of drops his knowledge, and at the same time, fucking. Basically, I think at the same time, fucking around with Dunk a little bit. Don't you think?
Who, Baelor?
Yeah.
No, not Baelor.
No, you don't think so?
He's genuine with all of this.
Yeah. Okay.
No, he's testing him.
Yeah, he's testing him because
he says, yes, I remember Ireland. Do you?
Okay.
Are you actually who you say? What's the name of the guy he beat in that fight?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it, that he's testing him. But yeah, he's not messing with him. I also like the way that they show, once again, just like in the novella, that with a few words, that this is a good guy, that he's different than like Sir Douchebag, the prince that we met earlier.
What, Lionel? Or which
No, Baylor, Prince Baylor.
The son of Baylor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the son of
the other prince.
Yeah, his
gotcha. Okay. So Sir Ashford seems to be a prick, but he's a lord of this area for some reason. So we must suffer him. So he fucks his sheep, apparently.
It was fun. You skipped one of the best lines. He broke four lances on me when I rode against him. It was 7. I think no, it was 4. He's even diplomatic in that when Dunk outbursts like that. He's like, sometimes tales grow in the telling, but it was 4.
Yeah.
And that's right after he stumbles. There was the second time he stumbled by saying, "Oh yeah, I hope your kids aren't dead."
Yeah,
I hope your kids don't wind up murdered.
Yeah.
Wait, was that after?
It's before. That's the first thing he says, because he's eavesdropping on them. They're talking about their kids.
Wait, I thought he says that right before he leaves, and Makar's just like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, maybe
that was right before we left. Maybe.
Yeah, it's right there. That's his reaction.
It's right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
So
it right there.
Yeah.
No shooting deny you.
You're right. It was after.
Yeah. He's like, he's trying to be nice in his own way. He's like,
get out.
Oh, fuck.
Right, because he brings up the fact that his brothers are gone, his sons are gone. Oh. What a horror! He has no tact because he just doesn't know. He's just so innocent and pure.
Well, the master of games is like, "Can you get the fuck out of here? You did it, all right?
Yeah, you got what you wanted.
It's like,
while you're ahead.
It's like, dude, mission accomplished. Fuck off.
Quit while you're ahead.
Get the fuck out of here,
before you say something else retarded.
Yeah, it's great. No, it seems that I don't know. That's the other thing too. It's like I don't really see anybody like really working against him, right? Like nobody's like fuck you. Like I mean, there's a few, right? That are making it less than an easy task, right? You got the fucking asshole horror guy. I forget his name. The guy with the gout, but Sir Arlen of whatever. Or no, what's the guy that's Dundarian. Dundarian's the guy that's giving the hard time, right? Right?
In this scene here?
No. I'm talking about
in the other scene. Oh, Dundarian, yeah. And I like the way that they even say that they don't even barely know who Dundarian is. So he's thinking he's so big shot, shitting on.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's nice. It's like he seems to have people like sort of on his side, except for like the few out there that are just sort of fucking I'm better than everybody. Really, they just you're nothing too, right? Only you're nothing with money, right? So I found that sort of nice to know that Dunk's got more support than he actually thinks he does. So I think that's what we're getting at. So this is the is this the tree? This is where we're changing the sigil.
The sigil, yeah.
Where he's gonna get his official oak tree sigil.
Yeah, and with this shooting star. And I like the way that Egg has to help him out with this because even then he can't even think. And especially when he's around Tenzel, he can't think.
Oh, I loved their dialogue.
Yeah, no, that was great. It was very good. It was, what, Tenzel too tall?
Too tall. Yeah.
They've always called me Tenzel too tall. Oh, you're not too tall. You're the perfect height for.
She's like, for what?
For
he was thinking for kissing in the book that he could.
I probably shouldn't say that.
Because whenever he tried to kiss a chick, he had to always have her sit up on a table and he had to bend down.
Well, maybe that. Yeah. What do you want me to paint? Supper. I don't know. It's like that same moment over again.
Yeah, of course, Denethor. Denethor's the best tomato eater on the planet.
Okay. All right. So tomato eater. Oh my god. So shield being made. I'm assuming we're gonna see that next episode. We get a little preview of the sword and some of the artwork. Oh, this part. This was great. I love this part where he's just sitting there drinking his I guess his less than good ale. I do have to say, was it this part or was it earlier when Aggie got his cider and he was flicking the bugs out of it?
I think that was.
Is that later or did that happen already?
That might be a later scene.
I thought that was a very, for anybody that's not paying attention, hasn't figured it out yet, that he's like obviously highborn.
Yep.
I felt like that was also a nice little touch that he's like, there's just fucking get this shit out of my cider. I'm not, because that's not something, somebody that lives in these type of accommodations is really going to give two fucks about. It's like, oh, fuck.
I remember that scene being dark, so I think that happens a little bit later. This is the scene that we talked about earlier where he asks if he can be a knight. And,
right.
And he says,
so we did all this.
They've always called me too short for my age. Well, they've always called me stupid.
Yeah.
And
yeah, and it's so cute how Egg is there too. I think I love that. Yeah. Look at him.
Well, yeah, him just like, well, and at one point Lionel looks at him, doesn't he? He's like, "What the fuck are you doing here, boy?"
Well, there's a little kid on the other side too. Like
there is, but it's just funny the way the guy the actor that does Lionel is he's gold. I love him. He's so good. He makes Lionel so just fun, right? Just I don't know, just likable and fun. I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop when fucking Lionel does something fucking horrible, and it's like, we should be hating him for it, but like, you know what I mean? Like, it's got to happen, right? He's way too likable guy, so they're setting up somewhere. It
does happen a lot in Game of Thrones. So.
Yeah. We're setting up a point where something's gonna happen and we're gonna have to fucking be like, dude, you piece of fucking shit, right? So I think it's coming. So we'll see. But yeah, I did like this part. It's funny when he goes walking up to Egg. I'm thirsty, you cunt, so I'm gonna get a drink.
You're like, what the hell are you doing?
Dunk's just like, where are you going, you son of a bitch?
Yeah.
I'm not sure what Iggy thinks he's doing there, but he's on there.
No, but it's very clear he's playing to the crowd.
Yeah.
He slaps his body like
you got
good.
This.
Yeah, is that the part where did I miss the part where he looked at the fucking kid? Like, I swear to God, he walks up to the kid and he's just like, "What the fuck are you doing here?"
Probably, yeah.
Well, I think he walks right past him.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah.
He's just hanging on the rope. It's so good.
Oh shit, yeah. So that was good. So you had your little tug of war. Oh, the armor scene. So the armor scene was for. So did he? So he's. So I don't know if I got this backwards. And do you think they? I wasn't sure if they fucked up in the filming because he still has his shield around, and they noticed
that too.
They had to CGI the fucking sigil off of the shield.
Yes,
I think so.
It's a blank. He's walking around with a shield, but there's nothing on it,
which makes no sense.
So they filmed it out of order and realized they probably had the new sigil on it already painted and realized, oops, this is out of order. Well, because they have actually moved some events around for the structure of the TV show,
right?
So.
Okay.
They probably filmed it like the book and then rearranged some events.
Okay.
And then forgot, oops, he's wearing the shield in the scene. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. No,
I did notice that.
Well, but it didn't bother me too much because at least they noticed they did it, and it's like, well, he could have a second
two shields. He could have a blank
exactly. No,
shield
that's exactly what I was saying. It's like he could have a second shield. It's just a blank. Fuck it, right?
At least they fixed it.
Yeah, they fixed it. They fixed it best they could. It doesn't make sense to reshoot all those scenes because he's got a shield on. So just graphically remove it and you're good. Which is what they did. It looked fine. So, so did he pay? So is this out of order, or is he using the horse money he got for the horse?
No, he shows he only has 2 crowns. He says, well, that'll buy you a day. So then afterwards he goes and sells his horse, so that he has money to pay for it.
Okay, for the whole thing, or
I don't know if it was enough.
Okay.
Yeah,
but
he's hoping
he had
to
extra
win.
to give oats to the horse. So
yeah, that was a very moving scene. You could see how he had genuine fondness for the horse and was really sad about it.
Well, he's getting that horse back, right? Of course he is. He's gotta get it back.
Well, we shall see.
I hope.
Honestly, I don't remember. I need to reread the book.
It's one of those things. It's nice that you're genuinely actually by the end of the second episode for sure, 100%. You are pulling for Duncan. Your team Duncan. You want him to win. Now, whether he does or not, who knows? But they've done a good job of building up the character enough that it's just like, they've taken their time, and it's just like, okay, I am genuinely I like this guy. He's been through it. I want him to fucking win. No matter what it takes, right? So we'll see. And the armor guy takes pity on him, which is cool. I like that scene too, showing that work is I guess work is in high demand, but or in low demand, and he's got stock, and he needs to. It's one of those. I'm not sure why he. I guess he's having trouble selling his wares, so he'll take what he can get. Is that where we're at? Apparently, so 200 is better than nothing. I mean, I guess it is only for a day too, right? So then moving on, and then this is where we get to so he sells her.
Well, I think there's also been kind of a pattern established that people meet Dunk and are harsh, and then realize he's so genuine, he kind of wins him over. Like, it's happened a couple times, right? Yeah. The master of the games is really rude to him at first, and then he's like, look, okay, if you can do this, I can let you in, right? And then same with the armor. And he's so earnest. He kind of wins people over frequently.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I think that's true. No, I just like it. He's just a genuine perfect person, right? I did like that the little guy called him half. What did he call him? Half man? Could call him a giant. So wait. So this isn't. So this is not the guy. The fish head guy.
I don't remember.
No, it's an unnamed Tully, and Dundarian is not a Tully, so yeah.
He looks similar, but yeah.
Yeah, but the hair is all different. It's longer, and
it has to be a Tully because it's a fish.
Yeah, the fish is what's part of their thing. Just happen to have red hair.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Here we go. All right. So moving along. Yeah. So. This is where the medieval times resume is getting you guys getting big bucks. How many of these guys do you think worked at medieval times at one point in their life?
Well,
probably.
You guys know medieval times, right? Yeah. Dinner and tournament.
Never gone, but
sure. Well, they've made good. They're on a show. I mean, someone has to train to do something. But no, these scenes I think are really badass. I really like it. It really shows that.
The best part about it is it's nighttime and you can see what's happening.
Mm-hmm. Imagine
true.
That.
Fucking true. They put this orange haze on everything because of the The lighting from the torches, it's smart. You can see it. It's great. Yes.
Yeah.
I do like, that was fucking cool, by the way, too. Him retrieving his fucking shield, giving Dunk a little bit of a panic attack, almost like him going, "Oh my god, what am I fucking up against?"
Right. Filming in dark scenes makes CGI a lot cheaper, so there's a practical reason for it. But also, like, you got to be able to see what's on the screen.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's such a low bar that Hollywood has set now.
Hollywood. But yeah, so he's sort of having a little panic attack. Going, what chance do I have against those people? But looks like he gets over it pretty quick. Yeah. I don't know. Do you think he gets over it, or is he still dealing with it? I think he's still dealing with it.
I think he's dealing with it, but he's also determined.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there's a little bit of both, right? Some self-doubt creeping in, but he's got this luck on his side.
Yeah, it's he's also noticing, hey, I might not be as good as some of these people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is kind of what the next episode's about.
Yep. So and then do we even find out who won? I guess, does he say who won?
No. It cuts to Egg fantasizing about slaying the rebels.
Yeah, Blackfire.
Which is also a very big clue as to who he is.
Mm-hmm.
The Blackfire rebels.
Okay. Is that something over my head?
Oh no. There was the Blackfire rebellion against the Targaryens. And he's play fighting in his mind about.
Oh, okay.
It's a hint to.
Yeah,
we've already said who he is, right? We've already spoiled that.
Yeah.
Not quite. It's been mostly spoiled. Yeah, but the fact that, of course, those would be his greatest foes would be the Blackfires, because we know the Blackfires are the ones who rebelled against his grandfather.
Fair enough. Okay. Well, we don't need to watch Industry. But yeah.
Was the behind the scenes, was it part of the same episode?
Because, yeah. Well, you hadn't seen it?
Well, no, when I watched it, it wasn't there. It went to credits and there was nothing. But I watched it like 30 minutes after it went live.
HBO Max has this fucking terrible thing where that just like it's set up to skip the shit you want. Like I don't know how else to say it.
No, I agree. But it's usually part of the same episode. Like you skip.
So it is part of this episode, but it was not
when I watched it. It was not connected. It went through credits, and I skipped to the end. I was like, "Hey, where's the behind the scenes?" And it was not there.
So what it does is it does this thing where it goes to this screen, right? And you have to get by the screen.
It was confusing because I watched it just fine for the first episode, and then it wasn't there for the second episode. And I had to warn everybody, hey, don't watch the season preview.
Oh, damn, yes.
Don't watch the season preview at the end of episode 1. It literally tells, it gives away the entire story.
That was ridiculous.
Is it really?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, the preview is ridiculous. And it showed things that pissed me off because even though I know what happens, I want to know how it unfolds. And they kind of showed images. And
it showed everything except for like the final twist. Like, not even a twist, but like the last thing that happens in the book, it didn't show. And you're like, well, that's 95% of the story.
Douchebags.
Yeah. So here you go. Here it is. So it's on the end, but you sort of have to. Yeah, you sort of have to fight HBO to get it because it wants to go through all these other credits, and then it's still trying to kick you out to the regular screen, and you just have to keep sort of pushing through.
It's not.
So there it is. It's there. That's
I was just confused when you guys
plus
were
the preview. This is the preview
for
the next episode too. Did you see that?
I saw that. I saw it on X afterwards.
Yeah, so this is the
Actually, while you guys, the first hour while you were streaming, it popped up and I muted you for like 2 minutes.
Gotcha. Okay. Good choice. Good choice.
Especially since
we're talking about Primal.
I've only seen a few episodes.
Yeah, we're talking about Primal. So no, great choice. Honestly, being honest. So, but catch up on Primal. Hey, there's the weird looking guy again. I have to say, I like the Kingsguard's outfits. I have to say, I do like them.
It's the first time that they've been book accurate. They're supposed to be white, and in the 2 shows we've gotten before this, everyone's been upset that they're not the right color.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
so it's everyone's really happy that they're finally the right color. I'm not that much of a book nerd. That's not a detail that I would have remembered, but I know that a lot of people are excited about it, and they do look good.
Yeah, I love it.
Except for some big time fantasy nerds or historians are upset that the neck, I think they're called coifs, they're upset that those are on the outside instead of on the inside. They're supposed to go under the breastplate because it stops the sword, and if it goes on top of the breastplate, it would kind of funnel the sword straight into your neck. So, but you know, it's better than some armor.
Oh my god! Sorry. All right. Well, so you saw this.
I did see the preview. Yeah.
Okay. So just horse your way through the end of the episode, and it'll all that stuff is there. So you get the preview, then you get the behind the scenes.
When I watched it, but I watched it.
Oh, really?
When
it
aired. So maybe you have to wait an hour or two.
Maybe they added it after a little bit, give some people. I don't know. Whatever. It's definitely there now. So there's some cool information in there.
Yeah.
Actually, I found both of the after the episode things to be very informative and helpful and cool. So
the showrunner looks like a total nerd.
He does,
which is what you want.
Absolutely. Yeah, you see that guy and like that's the guy I want
this
running
guy
my
definitely
show.
had a pocket protector at some point in his life, and I love it. You know, like.
Absolutely.
This guy got shoved in a locker, and that means he knows his stuff.
That is the guy I want running my Game of Thrones show. Absolutely. That guy has been spent many a day in the toilet stall hiding, reading. Yes, absolutely. So, yep. So, holy cow, still going. We're wrapping up now. So, I can't be more happy with the show so far. And that for me, it's one of those. I judge that mostly on watching the end of episode 2 and going, God damn it, there's not more. Usually when you have that feeling, that's a great sign of a great show. When you're looking for more and it's just not quite there yet, right? So,
I also think it's done a great job of. Telling the story for people who haven't read the book, like you're missing the hints at what's to come. Like there's a lot of foreshadowing that you're missing, but like it's structured really well and in a way that is consumable.
Yeah.
I think I'm enjoying it more because I have read the book and I'm like, ooh, I know what that's touching.
Well, and they're following it, right? So you sort of
Yeah.
you're waiting for moments, and then you're sort of like getting the payoffs. And it's like, okay, great, right? So and there will be some changes here or there. Hopefully, they're just not egregious, right? So
I'm the only one on my show who's read the book, and they're all loving it. So
yeah. The only thing
I love it. I've been loving it totally. Sorry, go ahead, Tracy.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, as far as it being faithful, it's being faithful, and the only differences are just the occasional addition. And I think that that's a very important distinction between like changing things. A lot of times these writers, they gaslight us. They're like, well, don't you know that you have to change things for an adaptation? And that's not what we're talking about.
Only if you're retarded, but yes.
Yeah, but like in the Wheel of Time things, they're like, well, you have to change it. It's like, no. We know you have to change things in an adaptation, but what they're doing in those shows, that's not changing things for the adaptation to help the story. It's changing the story. Yeah. Here, what they're quote unquote changing is the proper kind of changing, like when we've seen giving some dialogue to Egg and instead of it being inside completely of Dunk's head. Like that's the good kind of change.
Yes. In adaptation, you have to play to the strength of the medium.
Yes.
Yeah. That is the kind of change that you need to make. Like you can make structural changes especially if it's a TV show. You have to figure out where you're ending each episode, and sometimes that requires moving things around. Like we already mentioned, there is a plot detail that I assume happens in episode 3 that should have happened earlier, and that's probably why the shield thing was an issue.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter. It's still going to happen, just in a different order. But yeah, those are the kind of changes that you have to make, and also play to the strength. Yeah, it's a visual medium, so you can have scenes where there is no dialogue, where you get information from a way a person's dressed, or you can accentuate the fight scenes, and you kind of have to lean away from internal monologue and stuff, unless you're the 80s Dune movie and you just do it anyway. So.
Yep. So sorry, I'm starting to get extremely tired. I apologize, but yeah. So I'm digging the show so far. Sounds like everybody here is digging it too. I'm looking forward for more.
A perfect example of what I just said is the shooting star scene.
Yeah.
In the book, it's just Dunk thinking to himself, "Hey, I got super lucky," and he's being optimistic. They turned it into a conversation because it's not a book.
Yeah. Yeah. No. The shooting star scene was great. Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah. So, those are the things, the minor changes, it's like, look, it comes back to, changes. Yes, we know there are going to be changes. As long as they make sense and they add to the show, then in the overall narrative, it doesn't matter. So it's like changes can be good. They
even stopped using that excuse for the Wheel of Time. And eventually they just had to say, it's just a different turning of the wheel. It's not. We're not even pretending. It's changing because of the medium. But
yeah, but I think it's very nice to finally have a show where we're actually looking forward to it, and we're not just hate watching. It's oh my gosh, and this is what we want. I mean, some people call people like me haters and things. Like, no, I want to love this stuff. Yes. Please, dear God, let me love it. And so to be excited, like last night, I was like, oh my gosh, it's almost time for the next episode. I was excited. And as you said earlier, you didn't want it to end. That's a good place to be in.
I was really looking forward to my favorite book series of all time having a crappy adaptation. That's exactly what I wanted.
Exactly. Yeah. No, we want the good stuff.
But yeah, no. Oh, what's up? You good?
What is your work stuff?
Oh, I gotta get it out. I'll get it right now. So sorry. So well, I guess we'll end it there because that's a great way to end it because you're right. It's nice to be looking forward to something.
It feels really good.
And we have a few of them right now, and hopefully we can keep getting more and more. We'll see. Fingers crossed. I don't think it's going to be the case, but we'll enjoy the ones we got while we have them. So, and this one, I think I have a good feeling that we're going to like it from start to end. So, hopefully that is the case. So, So, anything you guys want to advertise before we take off tonight?
Well, on my channel, we have some stuff coming up. We have our detective challenge, which is ending at the end of January. Also, we've been watching what the next movie is, A Fistful of Dollars, and me and the Prophet of the Dragon. Now that I no longer hate DMs because of the way that I don't know what Elon did to it, but it really pisses me off.
It's done that to me before, where I've like it's just been like a week later something shows up. It's like, what the fuck? Where did that come from? Yeah, so
I had
you're
a bunch
not
of
alone.
messages disappear.
Yeah, so I hate them, but and that's my prelude to the Prophet of the Dragon, and I on my channel will be doing a proper casting of the Wheel of Time the way it should be, or at least the way that we see it, and have a lot of that ready to go.
Yep, awesome. Cool. That'll be fun. I need to do my homework on that a little bit, but that'll be fun time. So, but I have the little one sitting here, like vulturing me for some reason. So I'm gonna get on that here. Alan, you got anything?
I just have my weekly live stream every Saturday night. Best Gen. We just talk about what's on TV. So we're talking about this. We're talking about Pendragon Cycle, and that's about and then Fallout right now. And pretty soon the Scrubs reboot.
Fallout, Fallout's weird. Like I keep forgetting Fallout came out. There seems to just be no hype behind Fallout Season 2 at all. It's pretty crazy.
I also just dropped the last of my Dragonsteel Nexus videos, which was a poll on how many people liked Wind and Truth. And there's a bunch of I had some long form conversations too. I did a whole bunch of videos on Dragonsteel. But
yeah. Well, good on you, because we need that because
spoiler alert, a lot of people were disappointed with the ending, and they were attending Dragonsteel
because the ending was shit.
It was. I even found a guy wearing a Hills of Tanchico shirt in trans pride colors, the pride flag colors.
Okay.
Like so across his chest, like implying I'm a trans dude, or I'm transitioning to, and even he said the ending of Wind and Truth was bad. And I was shocked. I was like, I thought for sure I was going to get a different answer.
Well, I wish that the mind virus disappeared before it ate the fucking Wheel of Time, but hopefully, knock on wood, hopefully next projects or, few years we get another shot. But
knock on Sir Arlen of Pennytree.
There you go. So. All right. Well, thank you everybody for hanging out, and I'll be back sometime with something. So thanks again, and we will see you all on the next one. Thanks guys for coming to hang out. Appreciate you guys. Bye.
Hi everyone. I am a gay homosexual.
Ew. Sick.
Bro, what are you even talking about?
Honey, I don't think now is the best time for an announcement like that.
Hope you didn't want grandkids, Mom, because this queen thinks girl parts are icky.
Dude, you like other guys? Nasty, dude.
Correction, I like you, specifically. Hot stuff.
How is telling us this going to help us beat Vecna?
Gonna stick my stranger thing in Vecna's upside down until he gets AIDS. Fabulous! Alright, I'm out. Yeah, me too. Sissy rainbow magic.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
I will never, ever understand white people.